defensive end as well. Shaq went on the bench in the Indiana series. He took the last 8 shots in the last 2 minutes and won them the game. Williams from the OKC got injured. Shea had a he had a bad game. So it's like I mean I'm trying to find a median with everything. I ain't saying this list is correct. I'm not saying this list is all the end all be all. Come up here and convince me why y'all list is better than mine. Why is your list better than mine? Why is your list better than mine? Why is your list better than mine? Is this the day three of discussion? Nah, I've been doing this. I've been doing this for like 2 weeks now. I got a goal I'm trying to hit, and then once I hit that goal, I'll go ahead and change the topic. But we can always change the topic. I'll have different topics up all day. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Either y'all, it's either somebody loves the list or this list is outrageous. So there's no in between. So I ain't really tripping. Put Shaq higher. I don't believe Shaq should be higher. Curry top 5. No, I believe the guys ahead of Curry, they can play defense and they can score at the same ability, not the 3-point ability, but they can score, put up 25 plus points per game, damn near every season, winning multiple championships. Curry did it, they can do it too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They can do it just like Curry can do it. Not at the not at the three ball, but they can do it just like Curry can do it, but also on the defensive end. I can't put Curry top 5. Why is Magic not top 5? Him and Tim Duncan, man. Him and Tim Duncan. You got to tell me why he's better than Tim Duncan. Weakest top 10 I've ever seen. Well, I don't even know you don't even got a picture or a name, so you can shut up. Kobe is better because he plays offense and defense, and LeBron is a liability on defense. He is now. He wasn't always a liability on defense. I'd say that for Steph Curry. Steph Curry is definitely a liability on defense. Larry Bird a bit higher. How much a bit? You would put his career over Shaq's dominance? Steph Curry's ability to change the game? I don't know. LeBron number 1, not on my list, probably yours. I don't award losers. Peak list, appreciate it, Bryson. No Dirk. Yeah, you're right. No Dirk. He's in the top 20 though. Are you going off accolades or skills? I'm trying to find a median. I'm trying to find a median in everything, not just accolades, not just skill set. If it was just skill set, Kevin Durant belongs on this list. Hakeem should be higher. Shaq should be higher. If this is just skill set, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar should not be number 4. So it's not just skill set, it's not just accolades. Because if it's just accolades, LeBron is undisputably number 1, undisputably, and Kareem will be 2, or Wilt and Bill would be on this list. Ben Wallace dominated Shaq, of course. That's common ball knowledge. This is a good lineup. Kobe is in a good spot. I believe he's top 4. Nobody have yet to convince me otherwise. Appreciate y'all for the likes and the follows. Appreciate y'all for the likes and follows. Let's get to 3,000 likes. Let's get to I'm trying to get at least 100 follows in the next hour. Let's get 100 follows. Let's get 3,000 likes. Let's get this shit popping, y'all. Come on, man. If you want to come up here and convince me your list, convince me where I went wrong, convince me give me a hot take. Let's talk ball. Let's talk ball. Let's talk ball. Stop meat eating Kobe.
All right,
Keep
bro.
going.
You hear me?
Yeah, what's up, big dog? Good morning to you.
Good morning, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, bro. How you doing?
Doing good, bro. So, is this your top 10 players of all time?
This is my top 10 players of all time.
Mm.
NBA players, not just skill set, not just winning, I'm trying to find a median in between everything. This is my top 10 influence, winning, eras, all that shit. All that shit.
Okay.
I'm trying to
So,
yeah.
I'm looking at the list, bro. I'm gonna put Steph above Magic,
Why so?
bro. 2 words: unanimous MVP.
Yeah, one time.
Twice, bro.
He was unanimous twice.
Yes.
I thought he was unanimous once.
No, bro. Maybe I'm wrong, but
You are wrong. You are
I bel
wrong. I know he got a unanimous, but it wasn't twice.
still, bro. Like best shooter of all time, best playmaker, one of the best playmaker. I wouldn't say he's at Allen Iverson's level of like
When I think of
ankle break. Like
playmakers, I think of Magic Johnson.
not Steph. Nothing about Steph,
No, I think of Steph
bro. He's
shooting.
definitely
Screens and shooting. That's what I think of Steph. When somebody mentions setting a screen or shooting a three ball, I automatically think of Steph. But if you talk about playmakers, I think Magic Johnson has that title. You know,
That's true.
he averaged like 11 assists in the finals, bro.
That's true. But yeah, that is true. That is true, bro.
I mean, that's the ultimate playmaker. Then I'm thinking John Stockton next, all time leader in assists. Like a unanimous MVP
So
can only get you so far, bro. The unanimous MVP and the MVP shit talks like that shit is so flawed to me, bro. Steve Nash got two of them in the era where Kobe was averaging 30, and I think KG was averaging up to 30. I think it was about four people averaging up to 30 when Steve Nash won MVP. Jokic got three back to back to back when I think Joel Embiid should have won one of them. I ain't saying two or three, but he should at least got one of them. I think injury is what got him on that one. And then
you build your own team, bro. You're gonna have Magic over Curry.
yeah, if I was
Let's
gonna
say
draw,
like
if
last shot.
yeah, no, we're not last shot, of course, but that's not what I'm talking. Hell, last shot, I'll put Derek Fisher in the mix. If we talking about last shot, hell, we talk Big Shot Bob, Robert Ory. If we talking about last shot, I don't even know if Curry coming up in that conversation either. I'm saying, like you said, if we picking a player to build a team with, why isn't Michael Jordan number one? Why isn't why are the guys ahead of Curry not your first pick?
Hmm. I I'm gonna say LeBron is above Kobe, bro. Not gonna
I'm
lie.
not mad at that. You can put Braun, but I think number one
I,
can
I
get
mean, I mean, the top three is it's too difficult, bro. You can't.
exactly. I mean, but
It's too difficult. I mean,
here's my take on that. Kobe Bryant was the only one close enough to Michael Jordan, correct or incorrect?
oh yeah, no, I'm a Kobe
So
fan, bro. I'm a
no, I
Kobe
mean,
fan.
but even not be, but you ain't even got to be a Kobe fan. I'm just saying, like, where's the logic where he was the next thing closest to Michael Jordan? Everybody got Michael Jordan at least one, two, or three. Why is Kobe Bryant nowhere near him? My logic is that if he's the closest thing to Michael Jordan, and I watched it with my own eyes, I grew up watching Kobe. I grew up watching. I watched a little bit of Mike, and I watched all of LeBron. Kobe is the closest thing to Michael
Right.
Jordan, skill set wise, accolade wise, all that. So it's like,
That's true. The only
where's the distinct drop off?
the only reason why I put LeBron above Kobe, and this is just, I mean, it can go both ways, is because longevity, bro.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
mean,
I can't argue that. Nobody can argue longevity, averaging 25
yeah,
points after 40 years old. Nobody can argue that at
that's what
all.
I mean. Like
That's what I'm
averaging
saying. Yeah.
7 rebounds, 22 points at the age of 42, 41. I mean, that's insane.
That's insane, bro. I
Like
give him his credit on that for sure.
what he had, it was until the other day, bro. Nobody in history did it. He had he averaged more than 10 points for like since his rookie year,
Yeah, bro, he's
every
goaded.
game.
He's goaded, bro. He's a goat. He's a goat. I have no problem saying that, but
Pass.
can other fans,
Yeah,
the way that I'm a Kobe fan and I said that LeBron's a GOAT, I can't get another LeBron fan to say Kobe's a GOAT. I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but is Kobe a GOAT? That's what I'm trying to get.
but
I'm the guy who's gonna put himself on Front Street like Martin Luther King and fight for Kobe Bryant's respect. I am. Every day.
oh, for sure, bro.
Every day.
For sure,
I'm
for
on
sure.
live
I mean, he
every
scored
day.
81, bro. That's
He
respectable. Like,
he's a
yeah.
goat, and we gotta acknowledge it, bro. He's done some miraculous things in this league. And what's crazy, people gonna say, "Oh, he passed away and y'all glazing." No, I had him at number one of all time before he passed away. Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah,
But
for
hey,
sure,
Reek,
bro.
I appreciate you for coming up. I'm gonna get to the next caller, man.
Yeah, bro.
You got a hot take for me though? Give me a hot take. Give me an NBA hot take, NFL hot take, any sports hot take.
My bad.
I'm my boy and give me a hot take. Ja, what up with it, big dog?
Yo, yo, yo.
Good morning, big dog. How you doing?
I'm on chilling, man. I fuck with I like the players, to be honest. Like, I keep the same 10. I would change some shit around. Like, I feel like I put the issue is that the top five is solidified. But I don't think Kobe would be in that top five. If that makes sense. I think it'll go Jordan, Bron, then you throw Kareem at 3, and then Magic will be that 4 and make 10-5. And then yeah, I put Kobe at 6. I don't think Kobe's top 5, but I'm not mad at if you have him top 5 because I do agree
So why
with
don't
what you're saying.
so why don't you think give me your reason why you don't think he's a GOAT?
No, Kobe's a GOAT. Like
No,
he's one of the main reasons I
a,
watch
a goat
basketball.
a
But
goat a goat is 1, 2, and 3.
when I look at like, so you see, like, look, all right. So my take on it is, a team aside, because we all know rings is a team accolade. Team aside,
Okay.
when you just look at everybody's individual work, I think the
Okay.
top 5 has done more. Outside of, I
Who
think
scored
he
81 points a
has.
game?
No, I'm saying like in the individual success. Like when you look at accolades, like All Stars, All NBAs, I think Kobe he has probably like the most all defensive teams. But outside of that, I think everybody has him beat over
What
everything.
do you mean outside of that? What
Because that's
why is
that. But
defense
look,
so frowned upon?
but no, it's not. It's not. But what I'm saying is, outside of the defensive teams, he doesn't have more MVPs than none of the guys I just named. He has more. He does all NBAs, All Stars. Like, you
Sir,
get what I'm saying? That's the only reason.
Is Steve Nash better than Kobe?
No.
So why is MVPs important?
No, that's why I said out of the top 5 guys I just named. The guys I just named.
Do you agree from 2013 to 2020, LeBron deserved all those MVPs besides the Russell Westbrook?
No.
You don't agree?
No.
He didn't deserve at least eight MVPs.
Because MVP is most valuable player. You could be
LeBron was the most valuable player in the East.
But when Russ won, but I think we all can agree when Russ won MVP in 2017, he wasn't the best player in the league. So just because you win MVP, when you win MVP, but when you win MVP, that doesn't make you the best player in the league.
I get that, but LeBron was undisputably the best player in the league. He damn sure was the most valuable player in the East.
I think Kobe deserves. Kobe should have got one of the MVPs from Nash. I think LeBron should have got one also. I don't think Nash should have any.
I think Bron should have at least 6 MVPs.
No, facts. You can argue that. You can argue with the D Rose one.
That's all I'm saying. And he should have a defensive award, right? Over Marcus Gasol.
That one year when Marcus Gasol won it. Yep.
Right? So that's why I don't give these accolades all types of pressure because, bro, you see how they doing it. It's either media popularity or a success fatigue. They had success fatigue with LeBron, bro. LeBron was winning everything back to back to back to back, and they was like, and remember, he could have had a unanimous MVP until one dude was like, "Nah, bro, I don't even like LeBron. I'm a vote for he voted. Who did he vote for? It was a dumb vote. It was just like a crazy vote. But LeBron done got cheated out of a lot of awards. Kobe got cheated out of a couple out of an MVP for sure. So it's like I don't give MVPs that much slack, bro.
So why do you have Kobe top 5?
Kind of what you were saying, but you kind of went off into just MVPs and those type of awards. Kobe Bryant from 2000 2010 was in the history books, bro.
Facts.
And not only that, he the only player on this list. Well, yeah, he the only player on this list from in that 10-year span went from one 3-peat to the next.
True.
And he beat the most 50-win teams to get to the championships. He been 7 times, only 3 times less than LeBron. Only 3. People think that Kobe just went 5 times. Nah, he went 7 times. Lost twice, won 5. So he's 5-2 in the finals. He scored an 81-point game that I seen on film. I didn't see Wilt's 100-point game. Did you?
No.
So that shit ain't great to me. I seen Kobe's 81. I seen him go and win a gold medal. I seen him win all NBA, all first team NBA defenses. And then he goes back to another 3-peat with a foreigner by the name of Pau Gasol, averaging 16 to 18 points, not even 25, and wins 2 of them, being the MVP that you said that you wanted him to be.
No, fair.
So I honestly don't get how people miss that aspect of Kobe and put just Curry above him. I get it. Tim is a great player. Tim is the best.
No, I'm not putting Curry over. I'm not putting Curry over Kobe.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You ain't doing that.
I'm not putting Curry over hell. I think Tim. Yeah, I think Tim. I give Tim his respect because I feel like Tim won some of his, like Tim won most of his accolades and not even arguably the greatest era ever. Like dealing with a bunch of animals. He won. Man, it's the one in MVP. And what was that? What year he won MVP?
If I'm
2000, like it's one of those years. But and that was when Kobe, Shaq, AI, T-Mac, everybody was cooking.
If I'm not mistaken, did did Kobe and Tim get drafted together?
I don't think
96
so.
draft. It was a 96
I
draft.
think no. I think Tim went. I think Tim went earlier. I
Tim went
know. I
earlier.
know. Yeah, yeah. Tim went earlier because he would. That was 96 is AI on them. He did. He wasn't with
Yeah,
them.
because he got drafted with he got drafted and David Robinson was still on the team.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Kobe and
Yeah.
Nash got drafted together. Yeah, Kobe's draft
Yeah.
class
It's
was really
Kobe Nash.
nasty.
Yeah,
That
Kobe. Yeah, that's probably the
right.
best one.
But yeah, man. So I feel you. I feel you, bro. Tim Duncan over Kobe. That's always been a debate.
Yeah.
I honestly don't want to go down that road, but I respect your take on that. You got a hot take for me though? A hot take about sports, basketball, football, anything?
Yeah. For football, I mean, for basketball, I don't think Kyrie's a top 10 point guard all time. People be overrating him.
Overrating him.
Yeah, Kyrie is like he I think people just look at the highlights. Yes, if we going off skill, Kyrie's arguably the best player ever. But if we just going off of what they've done, Kyrie in point guards alone, Kyrie's not top 10, bro.
Hey,
I can name 10
without
points.
Kyrie, LeBron got three of them things.
Exactly, and I
four.
just feel like his whole career is based off that one. Like it's just another AI to me. Like AI did more than Kyrie, but it's the same situation. Every time you
Yes.
hear AI in these conversations, the first thing they bring up, oh, he took a game off Kobe and them. They lost, bro.
Hey, Chad is demanding you to name 10 better point guards.
Okay, say no more. 10. If we just going off of, because all right, so if we taking the ring away, because you put any guard with LeBron, they win. In they prime, any guard they win, and we all can agree to that. So if we just want to go off of 10 point guards, you can go Steve Nash, Steph, Magic, that's 3. Jason Kidd, that's 4. 5, Gary Payton, Damian Lillard, Russ. Who else?
I can't give it to Dame, bro.
Dame?
I can't give it
what
to Dame.
What the hell? Bro, Dame has done
Dame
more
over
as a number
Kyrie.
one option.
You said Dame over Kyrie.
Yeah, Dame has done no. Khalil, look, listen, Dame has done more as a number one option. Like I just said, if you put any prime guard with LeBron in 2016, they win. Is that not true? They win. That's a fact, bro. You got to look at the resume.
Kyrie,
y'all overrating Kyrie. Look at bro. Kyrie has what, like 4 All-Stars, bro. He's like a 2-time All-NBA. Dame got like 3 of those first teams.
But you again,
and then Dame has done
again. You going back to the paperwork. You do realize Kyrie got snubbed all the way from COVID till now because of his Hebrew.
Because he's injury prone, and that's what I'm saying.
It's because of his Hebrew beliefs,
bro. Dame, but look,
lost his Nike
even if
endorsement for that.
But Dame has had the worst team as a number one option. He has always had worse teams than Kyrie, and he's went farther than Kyrie every time.
No,
every time
I disagree.
Yes,
name 4 people on the Cavs in the 2 years that he was there.
No, I said that. I said as Liz, that's what I'm saying. I said as a number one option. Kyrie has played
with number one option.
No, but I'm saying Kyrie has played outside of that. What them 2 years when he first got drafted. You right, but I'm saying when you look at the Boston team, he just had the Boston team.
He had babies.
Yeah, but they was making shots because they took Prime Bron to Game 7. So was they really babies? They took Prime Bron to Game 7. Mind you, you got Dame on the other end playing with Mo Harkless and CJ McCollum. Like be for real, and took them to 7. He took them to 7, and the only. He took Curry and them to 7, and he lost to the champs. That's what I'm saying. He lost to the champs.
Okay, man.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, man. Well,
Dame lost to the champs. That's all I'm saying.
You had Dame at 8. Who's the other 2?
Did I say Russ already?
Yeah, Russ was 5.
And then you can throw in damn near anybody. Shit, if you know ball and we just gonna keep it real, don't just take the highlights. I'm taking Rondo over Kyrie.
not mad at
Is y'all
that.
not?
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm
Rondo's
taking
defense
Rondo
is
over Kyrie,
solidified,
and then
and his
you
arm.
can really throw, bro. You got to look at like they body of work, bro. It's a lot of guys. Like people
Yeah,
would just look at the
I
name and
get
be
what you
like,
I
no,
get what
but
you saying.
it's
I
a
get what
real
you're saying.
debate between Kyrie and Drew Holiday. It's a real debate. CP3, like it, yes, bro.
Isaiah
It's a
Thomas,
lot of
Magic
people.
Johnson.
Isaiah Thomas. I didn't even name Zeke.
You ain't
I
even
didn't even
name the
name
old
Isaiah Thomas,
schoolers.
John
Yeah,
Stockton.
you
I
ain't
didn't name
name none of
Chris
them.
Paul. I didn't name it's Tony Parker.
Hey
Exactly.
fam, you spitting facts, fam. I
Yeah,
respect it.
it's a lot of people.
I
I
respect
just
it,
feel like
bro.
everybody look at
Because
the
when you say it
highlights,
out
bro.
loud, it kind of sound crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It
that's
kind
what I'm
of
saying. I
sound
just
crazy.
everybody look at the
When you
highlights. Like, and outside of
appreciate
that
y'all for
one
the follow.
playoff run, outside of that
Yeah,
one playoff run, what has Kyrie done, bro? We gotta be real.
I mean, you
He
kind of
went
making a
he went
point, bro.
crazy. He went nuclear in that playoff run, no doubt.
You
But
kind of making
outside of
a
that playoffs one, what has he done?
AJ Cruz. Understood. I appreciate you for coming up and spitting some facts with me, dog.
All
Real
right,
calm
yeah,
on the
appreciate you,
point,
man.
big dog.
Appreciate.
Yes, sir. Let me get some of these gifters in here. Appreciate y'all for the follows, y'all. Y'all going crazy. I appreciate y'all. Matt, good morning, man.
Hey man, thanks for letting me in.
Oh yeah, no problem. You get the dog.
Big hey look, I can't dispute your top three,
Respect.
but man, how do you not have Bill Russell in your top 10? Is it cause it's so long ago? I
It's
mean,
just
what,
egregious
please.
to watch, man. It's egregious. So I went and watched film. I watched film. They are 10 and 11 because they're the pioneers. They're the most winning. But if you think about it, who was the other Titans in the league to stop them?
Wilt,
Each
he
other.
played
It was
during
just each other. It was just each other. The answer is each other. Wilt and Bill Russell played each other to stop each other. There was no more competition after that. No more. So if
I
you're
don't know,
expecting,
man.
I mean, but I mean, it's kind of true, dog. Who was another?
10 and
Who's
0 in
another?
game 7s.
Who's another 7-foot black athlete that's running like he is, jumping like he is, and shooting like he is? Nope. Name one. Just name one. Besides Wilt and besides Bill.
But that's the thing is Bill changed the game much in the not in the way that Steph did with the 3-point shot.
I get it.
Bill
He's a pioneer.
created
He's a
vertical
pioneer.
defense.
Yeah, he's a
He's
pioneer.
the first man to. I mean, back then nobody was jumping to block shots. He blocked the shot, and
Again,
he
a
was ready
black
to shoot it to his teammates. They have modeled
Sir.
since then. They modeled defense after Bill Russell's game.
Exactly. He's a pioneer, and I don't think 11 and 12 are disrespectful. I don't think 11 and 12 is disrespectful at all.
So you have him just outside the top 10.
Oh yeah.
Over.
I have Wilt at 11, Bill Russell at 12. Oh yeah. And
Man, that
and it's not.
I feel. I would
Right.
have it. I would have it. Shaq and Hakeem at 11 and 12. It's
Okay.
hard though. It gets hard in the top 10.
So here's a point that I can make to you. Oh, appreciate y'all for the gift, man. Appreciate y'all. Here's my point. Do you believe these top 10 guys up here on this board can go to every era that's ever been and average the same amount of points? Or have similar success.
Right, but see, that's. I'll just give me a second to make this point because it might be a little long-winded, but just hear me out. When we're talking about greatness, we're not talking about best, because greatness, I quantify greatness by like who you played against during that time. We could say now that pretty much all these guys, the league is so deep in 2026, it's like the car argument. It's like, if you've got a 2026 Porsche, yeah, it's going to outrace the 1980s Porsches. When we talk about greatness, you could say like Jesse Owens, for example, the sprinter, was one of the greatest sprinters ever. But you could take the top 10 fastest people in the world today, and they're all faster than him. You clock their 40-yard and their 100-yard dash, and they're faster than him. But he's the greatest because he was the fastest then, and he was the fastest of his time, and what he did then was great. And I just feel like if you want to just go best, I mean, fuck. Would you think that Nikola Jokic it could probably outplay Hakeem Olajuwon at the center position just on his best day if you just teleported him back in time? Yeah, probably. But I don't know, man. I feel like Bill Russell not being in the top 10 is egregious for that reason. When we talk about greatness, you have to factor in the era that they played in. And look, Wilt, too, like you said, these were the only two guys playing like that back then. But that's a big part of the reason we put Magic Johnson and Larry Bird in this list, too, because there's guards and forwards today. Like, was Larry Bird ever just a prime Larry Bird better than prime Kevin Durant?
Okay, so let me pause you. I think we're getting skill mixed up with best NBA players. If you read the prompt, it's not top 10 most skilled, it's not top 10 most achieved, it's top 10 best NBA players, which means who thrived in the NBA system the best, in my opinion, who's the most skilled based in the NBA, in my opinion. We all know Kevin Durant is better than Larry Bird. We all know that Steph Curry is a better player than Tim Duncan. We all know this. We know
Yeah.
this. All my thing, what I'm saying is,
Well, I don't know if
who
Curry's a
maxim-
better player than
who's
Tim Duncan.
well,
That's a
he
stretch.
maximized his skill set in the NBA and had and changed the game with it.
True.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying
No.
like defense and all that shit. I'm just saying like Steph Curry has a great handle. He's a great finisher, and he's the best shooter I've ever seen. In my opinion, that has more value than what Tim Duncan can bring. If I'm just talking about skill, I don't want just fundamentals. I want that. I want somebody who has to be guarded at 94 feet. That's what I'm saying. I know Tim Duncan's a better overall player when you factor in defense, factor in post work, all that shit. I already know this.
Makes his team better.
Yeah, all this.
Makes the players around him better.
But no, I think the era is the biggest. It has to be the biggest downfall about Bill and Wilt, because again, you put them in a league full of guys who aren't used to those type of specimens. It's literally like did you see Zion's highlight tape?
Yeah, of course. I've seen all the Zion highlights.
Who was his competition? Where was
No,
it?
absolutely. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You got guys that's jumping out of the gym, sending shit to the stands, and dunking on kids, and that's kind of like what Bill and Wilt was doing. So yeah, and granted, they are pioneers. That's why I don't think it's a detriment to put them at 11 and 12, putting them above, because we. So your argument is the fact that they are the blueprint, right?
Well, just not I would say this. Something needs to be said for the fact that the NBA was, this type of thing back then, and these guys just rose above it. They just changed it. Like, we're just gonna be way more physical and better than everybody else that's playing this game. And again, with Wilt and Russell owned Wilt. Like, I mean, like you said earlier, like, there's a 100-point game, and Will's got all these stats and whatnot, and you can't take nothing away from Wilt. But in the finals, Russell owned Wilt, and that's a big, like.
And I think Dwight Howard would give both of them problems.
Right, but that again, that's the modern, that's the today versus back then thing. Obviously, Dwight Howard grew up with coaches who knew about Bill Russell and
But my point is just that you put these guys in today's NBA. I think we have bigs in today's NBA that are not stars that could give them problems. I'm not saying that they could dominate them, but they could give them problems. Joel Embiid would give them problems. I'm not saying he would kill them, but I'm just saying, like, you take LeBron in any era, he's gonna do what he did. I'm not saying Bill and Wilt are nothing less, but the skill sets that they have. Don't make me pull up the film, everybody. I did it yesterday. I pulled up film yesterday. I don't think that the skill sets that they brought forth, even the jumping ability that they was displaying. We have bigs that's jumping out of the gym today. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Bill and Wilt are anything less, but even their skill sets of back then, it was an anomaly to see. But Victor Wembanyama is doing step back crossover threes at 7'5".
Yeah, look, I won't argue with you that today's NBA, the players today, you could take the fucking Utah Jazz from today and teleport them to the 70s and they would win 5 straight titles. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the game is so different and everyone's so much more athletic. The game is so much faster. It's just a different game now. And I think the players today are just more skilled, period, than the players were 50 years ago. That's not disputable. But when I say greatness, I just feel like greatness is quantified more by what you did during your time, you know.
I get it. I get it. I get what you mean. You're not wrong. I just it's just I'm only factoring half of that. Half of that. I mean, yeah, they fought through racism, they fought through discrimination and all this and all that. Um, it was a white man's league, so it was hard for them to even step foot on the court for the first time. I get all that, but best NBA players, best
So
NBA
just top
players.
10 best.
This is just everything and everything. Try to find every. I'm not just sticking on era. I'm not just sticking on the skill. I'm not just sticking on stats. I'm not just sticking on influence. I'm trying to find a median in between all of that. I'm trying to. This list is not set in stone. If somebody can come up here and say, "Hey, man, this person needs to be here, and this is why," and you convince, and I'm like, "Oh shit, you're right." I will change the fucking list. But I literally believe there are three players that will not be on my top 10: Bill, Wilt, and Kevin fucking Durant. Those three cannot be on the list.
Yeah, I agree with you on
That's just
Durant.
my
With Durant, it's the locker room shit and all the, he's never been happy on any team except a team that's already, yeah, you could go down the list on
it's a
on
list of why
knocks on
Kevin Durant.
Durant.
All right, you
The
got.
scoring, you can't argue about him being one of
Oh,
the,
he's the best scorer. Yeah, best scorer. Best
yeah,
scorer.
just the best, the little baseline jumper that nobody can guard because he's so goddamn tall and all the he's
I
yeah.
think
I
prime
mean,
Kevin Durant. Yeah, Kevin Durant is arguably one of the better players I've ever seen in my life.
sure.
But it's just career. You know. You got a hot.
Anyways, and
You got a
big
hot. You got
big
a hot
ups
take.
to you too for having Kobe above LeBron. I mean, with LeBron, the argument is always. I mean, he played longer than everybody else, and he acquired so much more stats. But obviously, too, though, 2013, 2012, 2016, 2015, that whole stretch there from like 12 to 17, man, was he fucking good? Like LeBron, dude, like you can't take it away from him. But it's now everybody's getting to the point where they're just like, look at all his stats. He's scoring and assists and all. It's like, okay, he played 20 years. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's the argument. But greatness, Kobe. Kobe was just a killer, and LeBron
I mean,
wasn't always just a
Kobe,
killer like
Kobe
that.
did the same thing you just said LeBron did. From what did you say, 12 to 17 or 10 to 7, or 11 to 7, whatever. From 2004 to 2013 until he broke his Achilles, bro. He was in MVP talks like what, 6 times. He like I
Yeah,
said,
no,
another
absolutely.
three-peat. Like he was win. The only difference is in that time LeBron accumulated stats. Kobe accumulated championships in that time.
Right,
That's the
exactly.
only
Look,
difference. That's the only difference.
right, and I've got Kobe over LeBron as far as just a great player. But I like your list, man. I just
Respect.
I'd have Russell in there over Hakeem or Shaq, just to be honest. But Shaq, I just want to say this. After I said that, let me say this. If you're and then I'll get off of here, you can let somebody else in. If you were to have a
Appreciate y'all for the
draft,
follow.
if you were to have a draft of just
Appreciate you for the gift, Sounds.
one player at their very peak and you're building a team and you can pick a player from any year, like say it's like a video game, like do you want 2002 Shaq or do you want 2013 LeBron or whatever? Man, I would take '02 Shaq. That fool was so dominant. I would take '02 Shaq number one overall to start my team around.
I'm taking 18.
He was just
I'm taking 18 Braun.
yeah. I mean that's valid. It gets tough, but yeah, it's
18
valid.
Braun, you put 18 Braun with anybody?
Yeah. That's valid.
And the only difference between that Braun and that Shaq is that Braun got the ball coming up the court. Shaq needs to be given the ball. So it's like
Right.
when
Yeah.
you say Shaq, I got to figure out who I'm giving the ball, who's gonna be giving him the ball. I ain't got time for all that. Just get LeBron, and we can put some Danny Greens around him. We can put some Rondos around him. We can,
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But
I appreciate
put
you for coming up.
LeBron
I'm
with
gonna go ahead
4
and get to
Drew
the next guy.
Holidays and you're winning a championship. Yeah.
No, I get it, but I appreciate you coming up, man. W conversation, man. I'm gonna get to the next guy, man.
All right, man.
Thank you for the love, man. For sure. Thank you for the love. Chat. Kobe and Brian is disgusting. I know. Give me your 91 okay, 91 MJ not bad. For shit show. That's 60 point MJ. If you start a TikTok live, actually talk to you. What are you talking about, Elijah? I'm giving y'all platforms to talk to me. What do you mean? What about Wilt? Wilt and Bill are 11 and 12. Legit list. Thank you. 2018 Braun is goaded. Yep. That you can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. What up?
What up? What up?
Good morning, big dog. How you doing?
Good morning, bro. Good morning. I love this platform, man. It's dope to be able to, debate this stuff. Because honestly, to me, most of this is just like this is for basketball fans, like people that love.
Real spill. Real spill. I'm just I I think your audio went out. I think your audio
My
went out.
bad.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
I was putting my hand over the speaker. Nah, none of this, all this is gonna be opinion. Like, we can hear even some of these players, you hear them talk about it. Like, everyone has a different opinion. Everyone has, like, it's just opinion based,
That's
dog.
it, bro. That's it. I'm glad you understand
Yeah,
that
yeah, no, it's
perspective.
really only opinionated. Like, that's all.
I'm
And it's
glad you
good to have a
understand.
debate. We can have, and I love hearing other people's opinion. That's what's up. But honestly,
Thank you.
just going to what's on the screen, like, yo, Michael. And first off, my initials are not for no Michael Jordan. Like, that's my government name initials. Like, I'm not a fan of nobody as far as another man. They play a sport. But what
Respect.
I'm saying is that, but Michael Jordan, I'm 40 years old. I watched like Michael play. So maybe my bias might be different because I've seen him live, but at the same time I seen Kobe, LeBron. But so what I'm saying is that, like, I agree with your list.
Okay.
I definitely agree with your list. There's like the only thing I kind of would switch, like Steph Curry, like it's debatable. Like him, I want to put him a little higher because of his impact on certain things. But then at the same time, I don't know who to put him above because like Tim Duncan, like people really be downplaying what
That's what
he
I'm
like.
saying.
There's no other power forward. Like name another
That
power, like just a PF. Who else was that dominant though? And then did it in such a like skillful without being boastful. He wasn't trying to market himself. He was like, we got to think
everything
about
that
that too,
he
because
ever
like
he
even
he
Michael, Kobe,
yeah.
LeBron, all of them marketed themselves and made like they put themselves in the limelight. Like Tim when we say fundamental, he was fundamental about everything, being a man. Like
Yeah.
he just walked the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. When I made this list, before I made it, I went. Curry was 10 at first, but then that Olympic game, I'm like, okay, he's doing way more than what we giving him credit for. So I'm like, when I got to 7, I stopped because 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 not only can score at the same rate as him, not at the 3-point line, they can get it at the twos or free throws, etc. But they can also guard at the opposite end, the greatest player or the better player on the opposite end or the perimeter. So I'm like, am I really gonna
Well, Magic is questionable.
and if I
Magic's defense?
he can guard. I'm
No, no,
not
I'm
saying
just
he's
saying.
all world. I'm not saying he's all world at all. I'm just saying his defensive ability alone, with averaging 11 points in the 11 assists in the finals with 41 with scoring
No,
41
but
games.
I'm just saying defense though. Like we just
Okay,
talking defense. Like he was like he's not a liability maybe,
yeah,
but
he's
he
not like
wasn't because
okay.
of his size.
Okay, let's say that. Let's say
But
that.
mostly
I'm not
because of
saying
his
he's all world.
size.
Yeah, I'm not
Because
saying he's all world at
lateral,
all.
but I'm just saying, like, just basketball knowledge, like his
Right,
lateral movement,
right,
like you could
right.
just look at him, he's not
That's the
it
all right.
wouldn't even,
So
it doesn't even make
let's pause.
sense.
Let's pause there. That's why I give Kobe Bryant the edge over LeBron when it comes to defense because I think he's a more lateral defender. I think he can guard the perimeter better, and I think he can anticipate steals better. Hear me out. LeBron is a better team defender. I think he's a better team defender. I think if he's playing shadow in the post on the block, yes, LeBron. I would rather have LeBron James playing shadow on the block. I'd rather have LeBron James guarding the post. Yes, y'all are right. Y'all are right. I'm
But
not
not on the
giving.
perimeter, you
But
wouldn't.
on the perimeter, on the perimeter, I will take Kobe Bryant every single fucking day. I seen him lock Kyrie down. I seen him contain CP3. I seen him contain Steve Nash. I seen him guard Rondo.
But so, bro, right? What you just went into what my next point before I'm
Miami
gone,
Brown can
right?
guard the perimeter, yes, but we're not talking about just Miami Brown. We're talking about all year round, all career round. Kobe
No, but
Bryant had
just
to
let's
guard
talk
these
about
guys.
attitude when it comes to defense, right? Like,
That's
so when you're on offense, like, yo, Kobe, we can say Kobe, Michael, and LeBron, like on offense, like, yes, they're force, but so then like that same mentality, like defense comes with them. If you know ball, it comes with a mentality though. Like on defense, you got to reach in for a different kind of strength. Like it's not the same thing as having the ball. It's easy to be skilled on offense. That's why we have so many more skilled offensive players than we do defensive players. Because on defense, you gotta dig in. It's not the most prettiest. It's not the most liked. It's not the most like so. It's all like that takes another level. And that's why I will always give Kobe the edge over LeBron because it comes to like, yo, he could have been a superstar as good as he is on offense. He didn't have to put that effort on defense. He could have been average on defense and still would have been known as the Mamba and Kobe. He actually like made it a point to stop. He did it to LeBron All-Star game. He's coming up at half court. Like I want to guard you. Like that's a mentality. Like I want to stop you.
Hey,
I have
chat,
never seen that from LeBron.
chat,
LeBron is the ill
chat.
ass.
What he's saying, chat, and y'all can fact check me on this, chat, because I don't want to just talk crazy. Um, I think LeBron is the only superstar on this list that actually had a pass for lacking on defense because he had to carry offensive load.
Facts.
Am I tripping when I say that, or was that really a
They
thing?
won't agree with it.
They want to. I know the LeBron fans won't, but I need objective fans to answer this. All right, I'm gonna let a real LeBron. Who's a real LeBron fan? Because they think we just they think. How many? All right, so if y'all, I need objective fans to answer that question. Do y'all believe LeBron is the only star on this list that can that had a pass for lacking on defense
I
because
mean,
he
we
had
can
to
go
because
with,
he had to
let's
he had
talk
to
about
carry
this. He's
offensive load?
never guarded the best player on, like, when we watch those Christmas games, he's
I'm look
never the
yeah.
one to,
I'm
like,
I'm
take
looking
it
for a LeBron
a
fan. Hold on.
point.
I'm looking for a LeBron fan. Where
They've
am I
never
looking?
made it, he's never made it a point to go guard the best player on another team. I mean, that shows it right there.
Give me a LeBron fan. Say give me a
I've seen
hand tag.
Kobe go and guard LeBron.
I need an adult. I need an adult LeBron fan. I need an adult LeBron fan. Give me the rock. All right, real Grizz. I see you. I need an objective fan. I need objective people up here today. What up?
Yo, Gary.
I see you hold on, I'm gonna get one more up in
Yo,
here.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hold on, I'm gonna get one more in here though.
Alright.
I'm gonna get one more in here. Magic definitely was the engine on offense. Magic definitely was the engine on offense. What up?
Yo.
All right. So now we talking about defense. I said my words were so that way there's no confusion. I believe that Kobe Bryant is a better perimeter defender. I think LeBron is a better team defender. I think, but when it comes to lateral quickness, when it comes to sliding your puppies, defensive slides, guarding the actual ball handler, I would rather have Kobe Bryant guarding the perimeter. I would have LeBron James guarding the post. Am I wrong to say that?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong to saying that at all.
Okay. Okay. So, in my opinion, What's harder? Is it guarding the perimeter or guarding the post?
I feel like also it depends on the player that you're guarding because trying to guard prime Shaq versus trying to guard, let's say, a Kevin Durant.
How many prime Shaqs we had in the league?
I mean, you had Yao, that was a monster in the post. You had a Hakeem Olajuwon that was a monster in the post. You had a Charles Barkley that was a monster in the post. You had a Dirk that was a monster in the post. I mean, you had a lot of great post players that were very, very dominant.
So this is me. So when I played college, usually the better players in college are the shooting guards and small forwards, or the point guards. You probably have some good post players in college here and there, but usually it's the guards that's usually better in college. But I'm gonna use the NBA for an example. If I'm a shooting guard in the NBA, I think it is much harder to guard the navigator of the floor, which is probably Rondo, Then they're doing a pick and roll, which I'm gonna have to swap on the shooting guard or the small forward who's doing the slide up. So that would be Paul Pierce or Ray Allen. And then if Ray Allen doesn't shoot the ball, he's gonna kick it to the playmaker of Paul Pierce. I think that is way much harder than just sitting on Kevin Garnett and waiting for him to do a dominant move.
I disagree because I feel like depending
your
on the player, like
okay.
No, for sure. No, but I'm saying like like I said, to me, it depends because like I would never want to guard a Kyrie Irving on the island. I would never want to guard an Allen Iverson on the island. I would never want to guard a Steph Curry. But I will also take all three of them before I take a prime Shaq. I would take them because Shaq literally had, other than Yao was the only one that gave him problems.
Right.
He literally, there was no way of literally stopping him.
You play ball,
or Kevin Durant.
You play ball, sir?
Yeah. Say again.
Have you played ball?
Not like traditionally, like more like.
So I'm saying this. In an 82 game stretch, I think it is much harder to guard Jason Kidd's, Kyrie's, the
Wait.
Nashes.
Wait, you skip it. What about the small forwards he doesn't guard though? That in his era. What about the small forwards he doesn't guard one-on-one?
No, but I'm trying to
like Durant.
I'm talking about.
But LeBron is also. But LeBron is also known for being able to guard 1 through 5 for his entire career. It's not being said. That's literally proven. He was literally guarding 1 through 5.
Listen. He did do it, but he was not successful. He's not.
He never guards
the same person that guarded.
Yes, he did. The same person
that guarded Tony Parker. He guarded Tony Parker the entire finals.
And wasn't
they put who? They put LeBron on Tony Parker.
We're talking about Tony Parker.
And when he
what do you mean, Tony Parker's a Hall of Famer, bro? What are you talking about?
Wait a second, y'all wait.
Go ahead.
Let's be real with this shit. He did guard Tony Parker. I remember. I know exactly what game he's talking about. He did switch on Tony Parker, and it was what was it, Boris Diaw? That was his 2 matchups. It was Tony
Clamps.
Parker, who, and then I do remember him guarding Jokic in the season he got swept. I do remember that was when the notion of him guarding 1 through 5 started. Is when he guarded Jokic. That's when small ball was really
Jokic and got swept.
And they got,
but he just held.
But
no, the 1 through 5 was before Jokic, bro. We knew he was a 1 through 5.
Chat, good pull. He did guard D Rose. He did.
Yes.
But Jokic lit his ass up. D Rose still averages 20, 25 plus, and Tony Parker was still a major reason why they won that game. Damn, somebody at church?
No, I'm at work. You good?
What the hell y'all got going on, bro? Yeah, y'all got any problems with the list? No. First off, MJ, you got a hot take for me?
Yeah, I got you. I like this finals. It's the direction of the NBA or basketball was really falling far away. Like as far as just like that competitiveness, the flopping. And I'm glad to see that some kind of basketball is coming back. Wemby actually has that heart of like that. Like he gives me that Mamba Jordan mentality. And I love how the black man that LeBron is. Like he's a great father, a great role model. He's a great NBA basketball player. His career, there's never been a career like his. Like that is like beyond exceptional. I would never take nothing away from that. I just as far as I know Michael Jordan would dunk on his mom. I know Kobe would dunk on his mom or his grandmother. Like they don't give a F about life. And I feel like LeBron, like that just brings you down a little bit of a notch because they will do anything. That's my take. Thank you. I appreciate you for hearing my voice.
Well, you have a good morning, man.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I'm about to kill this list, bro. I've been waiting. Go ahead, Brady.
Wait. Can I say something to what he just said first before I say something to the list?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so he said that he was saying something about like grit and all that and how Wemby got that, right? Why do people that used to watch Jordan want to see niggas fight, bro? Like this is supposed to be hoops, not UFC, bro.
Bro, because the 90s was WWE, bro. That's why.
And I'm saying
the 90s, they got away with that.
Even Bill Russell said it. This is supposed to be hoops, bro. The name of the game is getting buckets.
Because they weren't playing defense in the 80s and the 90s, bro. They were literally punching, bullying, like literally Shaq would
Punching
say
and
that,
throwing
bro.
elbows, bro. That is not basketball.
Shaq literally said, bro, he said, you can try to come in the paint. He said, I'm going to knock your ass down so hard, you're not going to want to come back in the paint, bro. They literally used to bully people, bro.
Flopping is terrible.
Pistons.
I hate seeing that. Flopping is terrible. But bro, y'all keep forgetting this entertainment. Just like in the 90s when they was punching niggas, bro, that was entertainment. It's all entertainment
now.
It's all entertainment. Watch they actual live runs against other NBA players. You think they be flopping, bro? They be getting buckets on each other.
But Bron had his share fair in them flops, didn't he?
Yes, it's every star player had an effect on the game like that. Just like how Jordan, he used to cry the refs, and refs used to give him
literally used to cry the refs. Kobe used to foul bait all the damn time.
He foul baited.
What are we talking about? Kobe would flop too, bro. Like everybody has had their fair share. Some flop more than others, but every player has had their fair share of flops.
I'm not gonna lie. LeBron made it more popular. LeBron did make it more popular, but bro, every superstar had an effect on the game. Harden is a reason why niggas is hooking and throwing the ball in the air and doing all that other BS, bro. Like,
let's talk about, bro. First of all, I can't wait no more. Let's talk about this disrespect of having my king at number 3. Like, how in the hell
is crazy.
Are you? How are you putting Kobe Bryant over LeBron James when Kobe is literally a 1B to Michael Jordan? He is literally a replication of what y'all claim the greatest player. Like, hold up, let's talk about it, right? So you have LeBron James that made the final, that took that first team to the finals when he was 22, 23 years old. Can you name me one Hall of Famer off that team? One. Other than LeBron.
There wasn't one.
No, you cannot. All role players. All role players. None of them barely got an all-star. Gauskis, I think. Gauskis, like what are we talking about?
Pause. They were number 4 in defense, number 13 in offense, and LeBron played horrible.
That does not matter. That does not matter. You, like I said, if you go and look at that team on paper, none of them were nowhere near all-star level. None of them made the all-star team that year.
Two of them did before he got there. But go
ahead. So what I'm saying is, like, but before we even get to fucking Miami LeBron and 20, before we even get to Miami LeBron and 22 LeBron, the degree of difficulty of why I put LeBron over Jordan and stuff like that, because of the competition that he faced. Okay. He faced competition that didn't even make, like, he facing Giannis's, Golden State, KD's and Steph. I'm talking about LeBron.
Who? Not his whole career?
I'm talking about Bron.
Not his whole career?
What do you mean? The only team in the finals you can say wasn't like a crazy team was the Mavericks. Other than that, he faced Hall of Fame,
and they beat everybody. The Mavericks beat everybody.
And that Mavericks team beat some of the greatest teams ever assembled.
They beat Kobe.
Wait. Competition is not the argument you guys want to use for LeBron James. It is not.
How is it not?
Kobe had to beat the Spurs 4 times a year to get to where he needed to go. He had to beat the Grizzlies 4 times a year. The Dallas Mavericks.
Okay, Kobe was also put in a system to succeed.
I'll let you go on with your soliloquy.
No, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
Kobe had to play all of those guys who LeBron loses to every time he gets to the finals, right? He had to play the Warriors and Steph and them boys. He had to play them. He had to play Kevin Durant and he was emerging. He had to play Tim Duncan at least 8 times a year plus 4 times in the playoffs.
He played a baby Kevin Durant.
And then he beat Tim Duncan 3 times. People don't want to talk about that, but he got the best of Tim Duncan in the playoffs, by the way, and he's beat more 50-win teams ever out of all these guys. Michael Jordan ain't even touching him in that stat. And then he got more defensive all times than Michael Jordan. And then from 2000 to 2010, he's been in the history books some form of way. Really from 1997 because he won a dunk contest. But I'm not going to even exclude. I'm not going to, because LeBron didn't even want to do all that. So fuck the dunk contest. Look. 1997. But from 2000 to 2010, he's in the history books. Either winning a championship, scoring 81 points, winning gold medals, or winning MVPs. Or a MVP.
Hey, look though. Let's if you don't want to go that route, then right? Go personal accolades, right? Because you take look, you can't bring look. You go personal accolades. LeBron is the most accomplished player on this list.
How?
and they're gonna cry and say longevity,
I know,
and that's cap because
but that's true, bro. Every 5 years he wins a championship. That's his rent. That's his average. His average is every 5 years he wins a championship.
Bro,
It's
80%.
Kobe won in a three-peat. Then y'all said he had Shaq. Fine, I'll go get Pau Gasol. Then he went to another three-peat, lost the first one, won two in a back-to-back. So like that's greater to me than a guy who takes 40 years to win another championship every 5 years.
bro. Other than Miami, LeBron, what dominating team did he have?
Who?
LeBron.
All right, let's say this. And if you disagree, I really don't think you know ball. He was the best player in the East on the best team in the East. Is that correct or false?
What years?
All of them, except for Cleveland, his first stint. Since Miami,
You're telling me that you telling me them Cavs years after Kyrie left, they're the best team in the East.
He left.
I'm saying
after Kyrie.
I'm saying the stint when he came back.
When he came back, Kyrie was there.
And Kyrie left. Kyrie went to Boston. You telling me that's before 2018 LeBron. You telling me that LeBron, you tell me that Cavs team when they were dominating.
Dellavedova and all them. They had the Celtics over us.
Bro, I'm not.
Bro, let's talk about it. Take LeBron off of every one of the teams, and you tell me, are they in the same position?
Dog, that was
yes
the
or no?
last year of that stint. You see
Bro,
what I'm saying? What about the other?
LeBron off of those Cavs teams?
But listen to me. That's what y'all do. Y'all don't give me no facts from the beginning and the middle of what
That's
what
a
we talking about.
fact.
You just went to the end. You just went straight to the end. Y'all the same way. The same way that y'all will probably get to. He played more competition. I'll say no, and then you'll say, oh well. What about the Kevin Durant Warriors? What about the other 23 years he been playing?
So all the years in the finals, you're telling me the team that he faced wasn't damn near God tier teams. Other than the Dallas Mavericks
team, the 2 years with Kevin Durant Warriors is all I'm giving y'all credit for, bro. Why?
Are you serious?
What other great team? What other great superior godlike team did he play?
The Spurs, bro. The Spurs literally.
The Spurs that
Kobe was literally going back and forth with them.
The Spurs that Kobe beat the year before and after that.
So you tell me that Spurs team didn't deserve to. They were literally a powerhouse, bro. They're a dynasty. What are we talking about?
You're making Kobe look better, bro, because Kobe beat them.
I'm not.
Kobe beat them the year after that. The same team, the exact same team. Kobe beat them.
Bro, y'all literally try to say like those teams were so good, this and that. Bro, without LeBron on that team, a lot of those teams don't even make the fucking playoffs.
Dog, you just said that the Spurs were godlike. I just sat here and said, no, they're not, because Kobe beat them the last year. If they're godlike, that makes Kobe look better. Hey fam up top of Joe. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with what you saying, because like low key, if you put so much pressure on the Spurs, like when you do that and then you get Kobe beating them, that does add more to his name.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you saying that they godlike, Kobe beat them. He beat that same team.
So you're saying what you're saying 1 year of Kobe beating that team makes
team,
him just
that gives him status, because you saying that
makes him better than
LeBron
him.
Up.
That makes him better than him, though.
Huh?
You're saying that one year that Kobe beat the Spurs makes him better than LeBron.
No, because you're saying you saying him taking some bumps to the finals in 2007 against a godlike team is why LeBron is better than Kobe. And I said, well, I don't think that they're bums for one. They were 4th in defense and 13th in offense. You said that don't matter. Okay, that don't matter. But he played some godlike teams. Okay, LeBron didn't play good in the finals. Okay, but he still took him to the finals. Well, guess what? Kobe beat him the exact next year in the playoffs. That makes Kobe better.
But bro, he also got swept in the 2007 finals, because literally, if you watch the interview with Tim Duncan, if you watch the interview with Tim Duncan literally said, all we did was basically set a wall up on LeBron. That's all they cared about.
The nigga couldn't shoot. Name another superstar who had to learn how to shoot.
Exactly. So you're talking about a baby LeBron that didn't form his jumper yet.
Oh, now he a baby Joe.
What do you mean?
He took bumps to
He's
the finals,
he's
though.
22.
He took bumps to
He
the
was
finals.
22, 23. Bro, Wemby right now in the finals is a baby.
And y'all
You're
see why
22,
you can't compare
23.
him to Kobe, because at the age of 22, Kobe winning chips.
Kobe winning chips because of
He-
Shaq.
but-
You
but-
put
but he
Shaq.
was
You
robbed,
put
though.
Bron, bro.
Kobe was robbed,
No,
though. Kobe was robbed.
you swapped the role. No. Swap the role. Swap the
Shaq got put
roles.
on the bench in the last 2 minutes, and who took the next
Bro.
8 shots? Who took the next 8
Swap
shots?
the role, bro. That
Who
don't
took
mean,
the
bro.
next 8 shots?
You're
The person
basing a
that had the
game.
green
You're
light, bro.
basing one game, bro.
So,
You take LeBron and you put that LeBron, that young LeBron on that Lakers team.
I don't do
They
ifs.
three-peat
I don't
as
do
well,
ifs.
bro.
I don't do ifs.
They three-peat as
I
well.
don't do ifs. No, they don't, bro. They both.
Yes,
they
they,
do.
bro.
both
LeBron
paint-
and
they
Shaq.
both-
How
yes,
they
they
don't?
do.
What
Wait
are
a
you
second.
talking about?
Wait a second. Yeah, they both paint players that can't even fucking shoot, and you telling me that they gonna three-peat?
Bro, Kobe
Bro,
wasn't even
bro,
a
bro,
Kobe wasn't even a great.
Free throw percentage
What are you
don't even
talking
touch
about, bro?
100.
Young Kobe was more of a dunker and a driver than a shooter. What are you talking about?
Fam, you don't know what you're talking about, dog.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm convinced you didn't watch film. Bro,
Bro, I literally watched it, bro. Yes, Kobe could shoot, but Kobe was way more athletic at number 8, bro.
Bro,
Talk-
yes,
that
I'm not
three-piece
denying
series.
that, but you just said that he was only dunks. No.
No, I didn't know. I didn't say only dunks. I said he was more of a driver.
primarily,
than a dunker.
primarily.
I agree. But you're telling me that, are you saying that majority of his shots came from the paint?
I'm saying he was more of a
Middies
mid-range.
and dunks.
He was more of
Middies and dunks.
He was more of a mid-range.
Thank you, Joe. I agree with that.
I said the same thing. I said he
No.
was more of a mid-range
I heard
and
dunks
a
come out of your
dunker and a
mouth. I heard
driver.
dunks.
He was an
Look,
inside.
Hey, look, to sum it up, I'm gonna just say Kobe was more of an inside of the perimeter. Like he's more of a inside of that 3-point line. Like he
And did you not
will
watch
take that
Young
big shot
Bron?
if you have to. He will take that big shot if you have to. But Bron has more clutch time points all time than Kobe does.
Fact.
And Bron
And they love to say
had.
Kobe and Jordan
Look.
is more clutch.
I never seen Kobe play the 5. I never seen him play the 4. I never seen him play the 3. I never seen him
He
do
played
any
the
like.
three. He played
I
the
never seen it. I never seen him stay and do it the
Bro,
whole
take
game.
Kobe. Have we
Look,
seen
Bron
Kobe
legit
outside
played the 5 the
triangle?
whole game.
Have we
How did he
seen
do,
Kobe
sir?
outside the
How
triangle,
did he
bro?
do?
Have
And
we
first
seen
off-
Kobe
first
outside
off,
the
wait a
triangle?
second, wait a second.
Have we
Wait a
seen
second.
Jordan outside the triangle?
Wait a second. Well, we don't have to. They won championships. The Fast and Furious franchise still making Fast and Furious movies because they making money. Why would I change the
Okay,
recipe?
so again, LeBron has won without a real deal offense, bro. LeBron has never been in a
He's a pass first player
triangle.
that has to pick up the offensive load. Yes or no?
Everything.
What?
And
Say
you
that-
talk,
hold on,
y'all,
say
y'all
that
want to talk
again,
about
'cause
scoring
y'all giving
title,
me-
this and
y'all
that.
giving me-
If LeBron really wanted to lock in, bro, and he wasn't the
But
great passer that
that's
he
my
was,
point. That's my point. He didn't lock in. If he would have played the way he played in the Celtics series and the elimination
no,
game,
it's
he-
not
no,
because
no, no.
LeBron is
If
a
he
all-around
played-
player.
If he played the way he played in the elimination game against the Boston Celtics and scored 41 points, his whole career he would have 8 chips. Am I right, Joe?
You said what happened?
If Bron played the way he played in the Celtics series in the elimination game when he scored 41 points, if he played like that, his whole career would he have 8 championships?
Oh, I'm
I
not
agree.
gonna lie, yeah,
I agree
because
with you.
he
Hey,
a dog.
Grizzly,
He a dog. Yeah, I
But
agree.
that- but we can say that about anybody, like-
Grizzly. No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
can say that
listening,
about
I'm
LeBron
listening.
because LeBron don't play like that all like you just said. He wants to get his teammates involved. He don't have a set play. He wants to get teammates
Okay,
involved.
so what happened with Kobe? What happened with Kobe against the
But
Celtics?
listen to me. If he played that
What
way,
happened with Kobe against the Celtics?
what are you talking about?
What happened when Kobe lost against the Celtics in the finals?
He
Did
wasn't the
he
reason
play
why.
to that?
He wasn't the sole reason why that they lost. You gotta understand,
So
sir.
so
You gotta understand,
LeBron
sir.
is
No. You gotta understand, sir. Paul Pierce was better than Ron Artest. Fucking Rondo was better
Wait,
than fucking
hey.
Derek Fisher too. Ray
Hey, bro,
Allen
hey.
was better.
So why are
Hey,
you
Khalil,
making
hey,
excuses?
Khalil,
Why are you making excuses?
Hey, Khalil,
Wait,
Khalil.
hold up, Joe.
Wait.
Why are you
I
making
got a valid
excuses
point.
for Kobe's team and not LeBron's though?
Wait, Khalil, I got a question. Look. So you know how you just described that when Kobe lost, it's damn near the equivalent to when Bron played the 2017 Warriors with Curry, Clay, Draymond, and fucking KD. They literally had that same kind of lineup for Kobe in the Celtics. They had Rondo, you had Ray Allen, you had Paul Pierce, and you had KG. Like it's 4-1.
Fam,
So
it's-
you don't win those.
It's
Bro, come on, 2018 LeBron was the
it's-
greatest player I've ever seen in my life, and even he couldn't beat the fucking Warriors, bro.
Bro,
I
I get
literally
that.
just watched you say 2018 LeBron, you put him anywhere,
Yes.
he is literally going to
if I'm
basically
building a team, I want
dominate.
2018 from any era. I'm building 2018 LeBron. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you literally said that. And
Yes. That's just basic.
and
ball
that's what I'm
knowledge.
telling you,
That's
bro.
basic ball
That's
knowledge.
what happens. Clear, I'm telling you, that's what happens when you don't have a good team behind you.
I agree
It does
with
not
you.
matter how great
Sir,
your star
sir,
is.
sir,
Just
I
like
gave you- I gave
like
you-
Allen Iverson.
Sir, I'm giving you 2 years. The same way that y'all really should give me 08 because in 08 we were the inferior team. We didn't have nobody but Kobe playing. He the only one who showed up. Pau
But they
Gasol didn't even
don't-
score
but
over
Khalil,
15 points.
Khalil, I'm trying to tell you, they do not give LeBron that clutch.
I did.
When
I
LeBron,
just-
no. What do you mean? Have you watched the media? When LeBron loses, it's his fault every time.
Fam.
They
I
don't
didn't-
give him no
but
breaks, bro.
I'm not the media. I'm Khalil. What? Listen, when I
That's
walked away,
what I'm saying,
when I walked away from that, bro, I said it was nothing LeBron could have done. When I walked away from 2000, the next
That's
one, I said
that's
it was
what we
nothing LeBron
all
could-
said, bro.
That's what I'm
LeBron
saying.
dropped 50. LeBron dropped 50 points in the first game. What fucking more can I do?
I get that, but somebody else did that too by the name of Jokic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So like, okay, that's great. I'm giving him everything. I'm giving him. I agree with you. It's like 3 years where I walked away from the final saying, man, he has nothing he could do. Which was 07, and it was the 2 Warriors with Kevin Durant.
Bro, we're
give you that.
talking, but Khalil, we're talking about a player that gets better basically every single year. A player that started with no jump shot, being at this point in time one of the best jump shooters in the league. A player that basically started off literally with just being a young high schooler, turning into what everybody, if he wouldn't have turned into what he turned into, would have been the biggest bust ever. Bigger than Kwame, bigger than Andrew Wiggins, bigger than anybody that ever touched the league. We're talking about a player that surpassed every single statistics to the fucking max, bro.
Right.
To the max.
Right.
A player that they said
The
when you
most
came in
precious.
this, when you come in this league as a high schooler, we're expecting you to be great. We're expecting you to be better than anybody that's ever touched the floor. And how can you say, and y'all say longevity, bro, but longevity has nothing to do with it. If he's not playing and being ass, he's playing and still being a top 10 player in the league every year. That is fucking unheard of, bro. Jordan wasn't shit at the age that LeBron was. Jordan wasn't even playing. Kobe was gone. That's their
and then
fault.
look, hey, Pete Khalil. Even if we take an overall career, I still would take Bron because look, 18-year-old Bron was way better than 18-year-old Kobe.
But you just,
Facts.
but listen, you just went from career
Better
to
than
just
18-year-old
18.
Jordan too. Let's talk about it.
Wait, because this is what y'all be contradicting.
I'm
y'all
saying it's
shit.
I'm talking about from the
career-
beginning.
Wait, stop talking.
That's from the beginning,
Stop
though.
talking. Wait, you just said career-wise, I would take LeBron because of 18 was better than this 18. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
That's the start of the career.
What?
That's when they got in the league when they were 18.
I'm taking LeBron.
Bro,
look.
Bron and Kobe.
Kobe came in at 17.
Bro, he didn't even get to play until he was like 19, right?
Exactly. No, he played, but he obviously played like an 18-year-old. He
But-
turned 18
but-
when he played his first game.
LeBron was a different
LeBron
breed. He
did
was
it.
starting
LeBron-
right out the gate.
LeBron came in seasoned, bro. LeBron came in averaging damn near all-star
Brown was
numbers.
already
What
starting,
the
and he was averaging like 21.
Whoop the fucking dude.
He was averaging
Congratulations.
LeBron was averaging
Congratulations.
all-star numbers as a rookie, bro.
Congratulations. But who won first?
Because he had
Bro,
a
you
Batman
can't
on the
say
team.
that
He was
because he
robbing.
had
He
Shaq.
was robbing on his team.
Because he had
He
Shaq.
had
He was
Shaq.
robbing-
bro.
he was robbing on his team.
Why couldn't Shaq win before? Why he didn't win in
Shaq was
97?
the great.
Why
Shaq
didn't
was
win
the
in 97?
Shaq didn't play Jordan. Shaq
Why
didn't play
they
Jordan in
win
them later
97?
years.
Why didn't he win in
Shaq
97?
didn't play. Shaq lost against Hakeem.
Why
He
didn't
lost
they win
against
in-
Jordan.
Why didn't they win in 97?
He lost against Hakeem and he lost
Why didn't
against
they win
Jordan.
in 98?
Listen, Khalil. You literally just contradicted yourself. You
How?
literally just said who won first. Kobe won first because of who he had. Who his Batman
robbing
was.
on that team.
LeBron came in. It was already Batman.
Why couldn't
LeBron has never been
Right out the
robbed.
gate.
Why couldn't Kobe's Batman?
That's another point. Name one team that robbed.
Wait. Why couldn't Kobe's Batman win until Kobe flourished?
That's up to him and the Magic. Why he couldn't get over the league?
So
He had
why?
a Penny
So why is
Hardaway.
that? Why? So why when I say Kobe won first, it's because of him.
What do you mean? Because if you take Shaq off that fucking Lakers team, they don't three-peat.
But what if you take Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh off? They don't even go.
What?
Yes.
LeBron got a better fucking chance. What do you mean? LeBron got a better chance at taking that shit. Are you crazy?
Well, all right, so listen to me. Why do y'all always got to take somebody off of Kobe? Why y'all got to take somebody off of Kobe's team? But when I try to at least just give y'all reasons why Kobe won first, it's all excluded because of who Kobe had.
Because you're putting that Kobe won first, like.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm tired.
Every time.
You gonna yell at me too, Joe?
No, I'm not yelling at you.
We gonna have a shot match about some dumb shit because this shit dumb.
No, I'm not yelling at you, gang.
We taking Shaq off?
What?
We adding LeBron? That's what we doing? I don't do hypotheticals, bro. I'd like to lay out facts. The facts is that Kobe won first. Yeah, LeBron came in and been a bat. We all know that casual ass shit. We already know that shit. Put some context into this shit.
All right, look. Every championship that Bron has won, he has been the primary option, number one.
Who, LeBron?
Everyone that Kobe won, he was not number one option.
You said LeBron?
Yeah.
Anthony Davis was number one in 2020.
What?
Yes. Who do you think got Anthony Davis those 30 points? LeBron was passing him the ball, which means he was the first scoring option. When Anthony Davis got to the Lakers, he was always the first scoring option. Always. He was trying to pass the torch. Remember? Until he kept
I do remember that.
So how he trying to pass him the torch and he the first option?
But look what Bron had to accommodate. That's why LeBron had Finals MVP and not Anthony Davis.
I agree with you because the first option kept getting dinged up and wasn't playing like it. LeBron had to turn up in that last series, didn't he?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who was turning up, averaging 30 in the first three?
It was AD.
It was Anthony Davis. All right. So Finals MVP means that he turned up in the finals. But in the first three series, Anthony Davis was going crazy. He was the first option every game leading up to that. Every game.
Because that's the whole point of that. That's the whole point I was saying. When they needed to win in the finals, that's when he's been the number one scoring option in the finals.
I agree, but that only happened 4 times out of the 10 times he's been. So what happened the other 6?
But I'm saying, how many times? Even when they lost, he was the primary scoring option.
Yeah, 07 he did terrible. 11 he did terrible.
Yeah, I'm not saying, and I'm not look, he did do terrible indeed. But look, Kobe, the first 3, he was the second option. The last 2 that he got, that was the ones where he was primary. Shaq was the first option on that 3-peat.
Bro, they both fundamentally, we already know Shaq is the first option, but fundamentally in situational basketball, there were times where Kobe was the first option. Not in the first. I'm gonna give you the first championship. No way. In no way, shape, or form, Kobe was the first option in the first championship. But in the second and third, bro, it was iffy. It was here and there. It was in and out. Kobe would go get a shot, then he would look for Shaq in the last seconds of the shot. I pulled up film yesterday. The film shows that Kobe is coming down looking for a shot every possession. If it's not there, he's just dunking it off to Shaq, letting Shaq do Shaq. He has to become a threat on the outside to open the game up for Shaq, and he was that. Like I pulled up film yesterday. I don't want to have to pull it up now, but I pulled it up yesterday. And it shows how much dominance Kobe had to be at the perimeter, and it shows what he had to do. And who do you think got Shaq the 30 points?
No, look, I'm not discrediting that, because if you got 2 niggas driving to the paint the whole game, of course they just gonna be like, oh yeah, we just gonna crash the paint.
So how in the hell is LeBron and Shaq gonna get a fucking 3-peat? How? When they built up a wall against LeBron in 07. What you think they were gonna do against Shaq?
Because eventually Bron learned how to shoot. Like you realize that Bron does
until when?
Wait. You know Bron does what's necessary for the team to succeed, to go forward, right?
I agree, but what year?
You think he's not going to learn how to shoot?
What year did he learn to shoot?
2014.
Dang, I would have gave him 2013, but okay.
The only reason why I didn't give him 2013 is because that's the year where he was like, we just gonna drive like they just dunking the ball. They was driving to the paint and getting that junk out the mud. That was all like tough buckets, bro.
Yeah, it was all oops and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But you got a hot take for me, man? I got a whole crowd that's waiting to get up here, man. You got a hot take?
Shoot. I want to rewire this list.
What's up with it? What you got?
All right, look. I got Bron at the 1. I got MJ at the 2. I got Kobe at the 3. And then I got Kareem at the 4, right? I got Tim at the 5. I got Shaq at the 6. And then I got Curry at the 7. Then I got Magic at the 8. And then I think I will leave that how that is at the end.
Okay.
Or
so
I'm replacing Larry Bird with Kevin Durant, and I'm replacing 10 with
Have a nice day, sir. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great rest of your day, sir. But I cannot take the Kevin Durant love in here. The Kevin Durant love is crazy. The Kevin Durant love is crazy, y'all. The Kevin Durant love is crazy. Like, what? Take Bird out, put Kevin Durant in there is crazy. Oh, man. I don't know what the Kevin Durant love is about, y'all. Like, seriously, chat. I don't know what the Kevin Durant love is about, bro. Hey, who is Smilik? Come up here, big dog. Something I want to ask you.
Hello,
What's going on, man? How you doing this morning?
oh,
Yeah, man. I don't know about KD being top 10, Jay. Please take Hakeem out. Who would you sub him for?
give me a sec, G.
You could always tell who really tapped in when they make these lists. The list start in 19. Hey, I swear, comments be the best part about anything you got going on.
the last guy that
Hold on real
came up,
quick, bro.
yeah,
Hold on real quick, bro. Respect the platform. I'm reading out the chat. Low key valid list, but put Kareem above LeBron. That's not bad. Oh, I mean, that ain't terrible. 0 ball knowledge on this list. Come convince me otherwise, Lawrence. LeBron James does deserve. Does or doesn't? Westbrook over Magic? That's crazy. What man said KD not top 10? He's not. Skill wise, he is, but top 10 best NBA players. If you would put Kevin Durant on that list, I don't know. Answer the request really quick if you don't mind. Johnson, all right. LeBron over MJ, that's fine. LeBron first, that's fine. Kobe at 2 is absolutely ridiculous. Only to you. Bird won all his chips. He did. I got Wilt over Kareem. Dominic, what up, man?
Hello, sorry for earlier for interrupting you.
No, you all right, brother.
That's my
How you doing
bad.
this?
But in my opinion, I reckon Michael Jordan's the GOAT. LeBron's not the GOAT. Just remember, how many finals has LeBron lost compared to Jordan? I'm gonna leave it at that.
Jordan and LeBron has equal number of wins and losses when it comes to championships. Jordan has 6 and LeBron has 6
But remember,
losses.
just remember, Jordan has more rings than LeBron.
Russell has more rings than all of them.
I know.
So what's the overall point?
I don't know. I barely watch NBA, if I have to be honest.
Well, brother, I'm gonna need you to listen up for a little bit. I recommend you to get on. Hey, do y'all have YouTube where you are? Where are you from?
SGA. Some nigga just said SGA in top 10 of all time. Are you dumb?
Hey, where you
He's
from?
a flopper.
Where you from? Hey, stay here. Stay here with me. Where are you from?
Where I'm from Australia.
Okay. Do y'all have YouTube in Hardwood Classics?
Of course.
Please look it up, bro. Just go to YouTube, type in Hardwood Classics, or
Do
I be watching Hardwood Classics on live sometimes.
Do you have a YouTube channel? Because I'll subscribe to you right now.
Yeah, I do. Just type in KahlilDaGRT, man. Subscribe. I'm gonna start posting videos.
I'll definitely subscribe to you.
10-4, man.
100%.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
All
Good morning.
good.
And good morning to you. And good morning to you. Hardwood Classics. I recommend everybody under the age of 30 to go tap in. Hardwood Classics on YouTube. You can watch the full game. I think they started from after the merger. After the merger of NBA basketball, you can watch almost every game. Every game. Every fucking game. Let's go. I know, I heard that, Chris. I thought I was tripping. That's why I had to, keep it pushing. I thought I was tripping, man. He said he will logically dismantle my list. What up?
Hey, it's Mike. Am I on?
Yeah, you live. You hot.
Yes, sir. Hey, great list, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
I was hoping to get on there and argue a little bit with the guy going on about LeBron. The biggest problem with LeBron is even though Duncan said that they, had to put 5 guys, when you break it down, when Avery Johnson kind of leaked it out, even though he was long gone, but Avery Johnson leaked it out that Popovich had the plan to let him shoot the whole time.
Yeah.
He went 8 for 46 outside the paint, not the 3-point line, outside of the paint. But one of the biggest problems is, and I was at 2 of those games, by the way, because I was a Spurs fan back then, but and was working in Texas. But one of the biggest problems was it's a free throw line. In Game 4, I wasn't at that game, but Game 4 they had a chance to extend a series. They're gonna get beat anyways, but he goes 2 for 6 from the free throw line in a 3-point loss. Not only could he not shoot, and they can say 5 guys all they want to, but you're at the free throw line, you've got to perform. It's just like Wilt Chamberlain when you're talking about him and the all-time greats. If Wilt would have hit about 9 more free throws, I did the math on it one time. I went back. I wasn't old enough to watch Wilt except when him and Kareem went at it in the early 70s.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of
I
that.
watched some film on that yesterday.
But yes, sir. Yeah, I'm probably the best athlete. I don't care what anybody says. He's probably the best athlete to ever play the game. But he had a mental lapse sometimes in the playoffs. Couldn't get past Russell in his head. But if he would have hit about 9 free throws, I did the math on it, he'd have 4 championships with 9 more free throws. That's a true story. I think 68 and 66, if I remember right. And it's crazy because we look at him and say, we only won 2 championships, and he didn't perform well. But if he'd hit 9 free throws, he'd have 4 championships, and then people would be saying, he's higher up on the list. So just those little things like that make a difference. If LeBron hits those free throws, if he hits those free throws, depending on how the ball bounces at the end of the game, they win that. And now it's 3-1. You go back to San Antonio, who knows? I mean, you never know. But we do know 8 for 46 outside the paint was a big Achilles heel. Now, in my opinion, and I'm not going to take anything away from what he's accomplished, especially 2016. That was the greatest feat probably of all this. But you go back to where he didn't play college ball, where Jordan and some of these guys, Larry Bird is another one, and I'm glad he's on your list. These guys had great skill sets because they had great college coaches. They will tell you that. James Worthy said it 100 times, him and Kenny Smith both. Jordan had a great college coach. He couldn't handle with his left in college. He got better. He developed a good mid-range jump shot. It wasn't as lethal as it was later in his career when he had to rely on it, but he still had it. LeBron didn't play college ball. He came in and was expected to do a lot. Now, that 07 team, like you were saying, they got there, but they wouldn't have got there in the West. I don't care what anybody says. They're not coming out of the West in 07. You would have never heard of a LeBron-led team in 07 getting to the finals.
Okay. Chat, if you disagree with Mike, let me know. I kind of think he's on to something. If you disagree. Oh, well. Mike, you still there? Well, I think Mike, I think you lagged out, big dog. You was on to something, though. You was definitely valid, man. Request back up. You definitely valid, man. I think you got some technical issues. What's going on, brother? Good morning, man.
Yo, good morning, gang. What's going on?
You followed up?
Yeah, you already followed me.
Followers only, y'all. Followers only. All right, man. What you got for me this morning, man?
I like the list. I ain't gonna lie though. I like LeBron at number 1, Michael Jordan at number 2, Kobe at 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Magic at my 4, obviously.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm gonna take Shaq at my 5, Tim
Over
Duncan
Kareem?
at the 6.
Over Kareem?
Oh yeah, wait, damn, he is at the bottom. Yeah. Damn. All right, Kareem at my 5, Shaq at my 6, Tim at my 7. That's more valid. I'm gonna pick Bird at my 9. I'm gonna have Curry at my 10.
Bro, just skip 3. Did you skip 3? Who's your 3?
Huh?
Who's your 3?
Oh, Kobe. Kobe was my 3. He was after
Okay.
Jordan.
Okay, cool. I'm not mad at it. I would put
I'm a big Bean fan too, but he just a split image of Jordan, so it's really no difference.
That's what I'm saying. That's just basic knowledge to put him at least close to Michael Jordan. I mean, he ain't got to be up. He ain't got to be 2, 3. I mean, but I think he should be in the top 4 conversations with Kareem, Mike, and LeBron.
Absolutely.
That's just my basic knowledge of things. Like that's people want to ask about criteria. There's only been 4 GOAT conversations, bro. Only 4. Only 4. Tim Duncan's never been in that conversation. Magic's never been in that conversation. He could have been if he didn't, he had
Yeah.
deficiency. He had deficiency, but he even still had deficiencies before he, had all that. So I don't think it's never been a GOAT conversation without Michael, Kobe, LeBron, and Kareem. That automatically lets me know that. And I grew up in the '90s, so I was born in the '90s. So when I grew up, I've only heard those names. Like I'm not lying to y'all. Like I can pull up film,
Yeah.
whatever y'all want me to do. I mean, shit,
Yeah.
I was alive.
My uncle is the biggest Bull fan, so I was going to a couple of games with him. So it's like I wasn't
Yeah,
able to fully understand the game, but I
yeah.
was there.
Nah, yeah. Since I knew what words were, man, it's only been LeBron, Kobe, and Michael and Kareem. That's it. And only old heads will put Kareem in the conversation. But I actually did some homework and I looked and seen what he did with the league and how he won his championships and all that. Skyhook, all that. I'm like, yeah, I see what you
Dang,
mean.
you like Curry over Shaq though?
Do I like Curry over Shaq? Yeah, I mean his influence, the way he played the game. Curry is Shaq's favorite player. Hell, um, I think I think Curry is just Curry. All right, so I'm not too harp on influence because if it was just influence, Allen Iverson would be on the list, right?
Yeah, his culture
Right,
impacted the game.
right. So I'm not just going on influence, but I think he's a way much underrated finisher. I think he is a top 3 handler ever in the league. Top 3.
Absolutely.
I mean, I get it. It ain't sometimes he don't have to showcase it, but the times that he showcased his handles,
Yeah.
I think he's got
No,
one of the
no.
top, at least top 5, at least top 5, at least
No,
top 5.
Curry definitely a dog, but the only reason why I say he's so high, only because I never heard of people picking on like LeBron. You see what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
picking on Jordan and Kobe. Like you don't get to pick on those guys. So I
They
heard
pick
LeBron say out his own mouth, like, we picked on Curry. We knew he was the weak link. He was a liability on defense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So to put him, I mean, I'm still not knocking what he accomplished though by any means.
Shaq
I'm definitely not.
Shaq has the biggest deficiency on his list. I think I
One,
think I
yeah,
think you can get Shaquille O'Neal out of the game quicker than Steph Curry, and I don't
yeah,
want that.
yeah,
Shaq needs to
yeah.
develop a jump shot. He needs to develop a free throw. Otherwise, especially in a league where we fouling at 40 seconds in a close game, Shaq cannot be on the floor. I do not want Shaq on the floor with 40 seconds to go and it's a tie game. Fuck no. Fuck
I
no.
mean,
Fuck
yeah,
no.
I
Fuck
mean, but
no.
yeah. As him as your number one, like not a facilitator type, but Curry game, he elevated his team, so
I'm
his
saying over
game, his
Curry, yeah.
off
Just
ball
just
game
over
different
Curry.
too.
Just over Curry. Just over Curry.
Yeah,
I would not take Shaq over Curry with 40 seconds left in a tie ball game situation. No. Period. Period. Point blank. Fuck no.
yeah, I see what you're saying now. I get that logic too, and that's a
Yeah.
different type of metric system too.
Yeah, like the game and even from Michael Jordan's era. Let's just say if Curry was in Michael Jordan's era, I'd still do that. I'd still take Curry over Shaq.
And and over
In
Michael
Mike's
Jordan
in
era.
Mike's era, because think about it. It's an automatic free throw. 3 is better than 2. Remember who saved
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan at one playoff game? It was Steve Kerr.
With the three,
So
yeah.
imagine if Curry was playing in that league with them boys. I think Curry
So,
would, bro.
so
Mm.
you think that's the same thing when LeBron passed Ray Allen the ball too?
No, I don't. I mean, of course it saved it, but I'm not. I'm not. I don't use that as a knock on LeBron. I mean, hell, it's a team sport.
No. I just wanted to see what you was going to say. I mean, because
Nah,
I'm like, it's
nah.
the same thing, man.
It is the same thing. I don't use. I don't. I don't use those to diminish players though, because again, it's a team sport. But what I do is I account the player that it is. So Ray Allen
Uh huh.
he ain't no bum, he ain't no scrub. He ain't a part of that bullshit that LeBron took to the finals in '07. You see what I'm saying? He's a way
Yeah.
better role player at that time. But before he was a role player with the Supersonics and with the Celtics, wasn't he an all-star? Wasn't he an all-star?
Yeah, he was definitely All Star.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, he wasn't an all-star when LeBron got him. But damn it, he's still Ray Allen. You see what I'm saying? And then he
No,
had,
Rihanna's still a sharpshooter.
you see what I'm saying? And then he had Mike Miller. Who was Mike Miller? Mike
He was
Miller,
definitely a 3-point shooter
chat,
too.
chat, was Mike Miller a fucking all star? And then he had Shane Battier, Rashad Lewis. These are ultimate role players, man.
Yeah, because they had
These
some
ain't just
time in the
basic.
league too.
You see what I'm saying? And then he
Yeah, so they
had,
had the experience to be there.
you see what I'm saying? Chat, who's another one? Give me another one. Oh yeah, I'm still giving love to J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. J.R. Smith
Oh, for
and
that
Iman
Cleveland
Shumpert.
Cavalier team?
I mean, yeah, just yeah. Before they were the Cleveland Cavalier team, they was on the New York Knicks going crazy.
I ain't gonna lie,
And you know
J.R.
who
Smith
J.R.
on the New
Smith?
York Knicks.
You know who J.R. Smith was with Denver. Denver J.R. was different.
Shoo.
Denver J.R. was different.
Yo.
But yeah, you got a hot take for me?
Yeah, what you think about that I know they still lost and all that, but what you think about that finals with LeBron and when his second best player Deladova? Like what you think about that? Because
Is
my
that the
take on that is like I think like even with his second best player, you know, Kyrie going down, Love going down, for him to still put Golden State through that, man, that says something about being the greatest. Because like I see like Jordan going up against the Boston Celtics and Larry Bird in the playoffs. He kept losing. He
okay?
never beat him when it mattered. So I can't look at that. That's like if me and you was to fight 6 times
Yeah,
and I win 6 times.
yeah.
You can't beat me. So I'm better than you. I'm just naturally better than you. Even though I got people around me because NBA is a 5-man game,
No,
that,
yeah.
that still
The
I'm still a number one option on my team.
I walked away from that game saying that there's no way nobody could have beaten that team. Not even Shaq and Kobe. Nobody. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like. I think three is better than two, and Kobe and Shaq is a 2-point winning merchant team. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that 15 that Warriors team, shush, fuck. There's no beating them, and but what LeBron did, yes, I walked away saying this. If LeBron played like this with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, he would have won all 4 championships, and it wouldn't been no debacle. If he played like
Yep.
this his whole career, he would have 8 championships. That's my only personal knock on LeBron. I know he got a
Mm-hmm.
dog in him. When people come up here and say LeBron ain't got no killer mentality, I literally be like, bro, just pipe down a little bit. He does have a killer instinct in him. The problem is Brody do not showcase it all the time. And LeBron fans will be like, well, he don't have to. He passed the ball. How many championships has it gotten him? Kobe Bryant took on the mantle of being called a ball hog, being called a selfish MF. But guess what? It got him success.
Right, because he said, listen, man, I'm the number one option. So
You
I
feel what I'm
gotta do
saying?
what a number one option gotta do.
You feel what I'm
And that's
saying?
why I understand Kobe and Jordan mentality. That's why I be like, yeah. Like I get
Bro,
that.
this is the sport to do it. This ain't the sport to get teammates involved. People go and pay.
Mm-hmm.
People go and pay and view these players to see that player dominate. If LeBron James don't play that game, why the fuck am I here? If Kobe don't play the game, I don't want to go watch you. So that's why people they baffle me when they say Kobe had all these great players. If Kobe didn't play a game, we're paying hard earned money to go watch Ron Artest, Lamar Odom, Luke Walton, and Derek Fisher. So
And
so
occasionally
so
Rick
so y'all
Fox.
tell me if that's worth paying your heart $2,000 for. Fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. I appreciate you coming up, big dog. You enjoy yourself.
All
Thank you for
right,
being a
guys. Good.
supporter, man.
Yeah. All right, good looking.
For sure, man. Always. Always. Yeah, and Andrew Bynum. Yeah, right. I don't want to pay money to see that. I would rather pay more to just watch Jamal Crawford. What up?
What up, man?
What's up, big dog? What you got going?
You got it, man. Another day, another day. Look,
Feel it.
I love the list.
Appreciate it.
No problem with the list. The only problem I have I don't try to use rings as making a player great. That's just my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people use team success
Mm-hmm.
and championships
Mm-hmm.
to promote someone else over the players they don't like. My
Okay.
thing about this list, they say Wilt. I think Wilt should be on the list. That's the only issue I have. And Westbrook. And let me explain. Reason I think Wilt should be on the list is because Wilt went up against a juggernaut and Bill Russell all the time. But no one has ever produced what Wilt's ever produced as an individual player. That's 470-point games individually.
Mm-hmm.
Unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
100-point games. I don't know how many assists and average 50 in a season. That's unheard of as an individual player. 1 against 5 is just too much.
Yeah.
And when I say 1 against 5, they say he was playing against lawyers and doctors. Okay, but 5 against 1 is too much for any man. I don't care who it is. That's just
true.
me.
I just don't think.
So
My only problem with that is just that
yeah,
it is unheard of for sure, but it's also still unseen.
yeah.
That's my only problem with that. Literally, like
But,
like the eyes is a big judge
yeah.
of a decision. So it's
All
just
right.
I just when it comes to that and competition does matter. I watched some Wilt and Russell and I watched some Kareem. We actually did film on it yesterday.
Yeah.
Evolution plays a huge factor in putting these dudes on the list.
Yeah.
That's just it. That's just it. Because
Yeah.
I seen a girl in the WNBA try to do a Kobe shimmy, and it looks so bad. But it looks similar to the shimmy that Wilt was doing.
Yeah.
And
I know
so
exactly what you mean.
I can't.
I know what you mean.
You see, the film that I got makes me believe Brody ain't dropped 70 nowhere. But then it's like competition allowed me to believe he did drop the 74 times. But I raised the question to you.
Yeah.
These 10 players, I believe, can go to any era and average the same amount of success that they had in the era that they played against. That's what I truly believe.
Okay.
Can you say the same for Wilt and Bill?
Wilt and Bill. Wilt, yes. Bill, no. Why? Because Wilt was just another physical specimen.
Okay.
He
6'9",
was
right? He
just
was 6'9", wasn't he?
no. Wilt was
Who was
7'1".
Who was 6'9"? Was it Bill?
It had to be Bill. Wilt was 7'1",
One of
7'2".
Yeah, one of them boys was 6. Yeah, it was Wilt. Wilt was 7
Yeah,
foot. You're right. Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Wilt
Go
was
ahead.
7 foot. So he was, and I don't think people realize this statistically, not knowing. Wilt scored 73% of his shots on fadeaway jump shots. People don't realize that. 73% of his points came off of fadeaway jump shots. You know, he had an awkward fadeaway and that awkward underhanded layup he had, but just to know how he scored the ball, if he had been any kind of other free throw shooter, he'd be the greatest of all time. But his free throw percentage was trash. And I'll go to Russell Westbrook. Well, hold on, let me stick with Wilt. When I say Wilt, I think he was better than Shaq. That's just my opinion. Shaq was also non-free throw. If Shaq could shoot free throws, he would have been the greatest player to play, I think. But he was just too sorry. Yeah. And when it comes to Wilt being dominated by Bill Russell in the finals, is the reason he's probably not on this list. Can we not say the same thing for Steph and LeBron? And I think Steph should be higher than LeBron because when Steph met LeBron, Steph's team dominated you in the finals.
The team did, right?
Yeah, that's what I say about Wilt. That's why they say Wilt and Bill Russell. Wilt can't be in the conversation. It's great because Bill Russell always dominated him in the finals. He couldn't get over the hump.
But my
even
thing
though
is,
Wilt had a hell of a series, he just couldn't win.
Two of those championships Curry got on LeBron. I can't knock Bron for. They had Kevin Durant.
But that would be the same. Wouldn't that be the same narrative for Wilt? You can't knock Wilt for losing the Bill for all the just talent he had on his teams.
Right. But I think still you had Wilt and Bill were the two titans of that league, right?
Right.
There was no stopping them two. It don't matter. Like you said, it had to be 5 white boys to stop them.
Yeah, right.
So if that's the case, I think the lack of competition between them, because how many games did they play each other in the regular season to get to the finals? Were they in the same conference?
Yeah, they're in the same. Yeah,
they play at least. Yeah, so if they're in the same conference, they the only two.
They the only two Titans over there. Yeah,
it was tough. Bro. Hell no, bro. I can't do that, bro. That means it's lopsided league. It's a lopsided league with two Titans, and knowing that one of them two coming out, that's literally the same narrative as the Warriors. So we knew when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, who was coming out of the West every year. We knew who was gonna come out of the East with Bill and Wilt.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Either one of them. That's it. So
That's
like
it.
that type of competition. So instead of him doing something great, in my opinion, I think he just met expectations, which is great. But I don't put that much on people meeting expectations the same way I would putting it on like people just, like say, damn, this nigga went like LeBron going 8 times in a row. Nobody expected that.
Yeah.
That ain't meeting expectations. But the expectations that I put on it is Brody had the best team and he's the best player in the weakest conference. So I'm expecting him to go, but that's just my expectation. So I'm not really holding that against him. But my expectations for LeBron was to always go because he was the best player on the best team in the weaker conference. And if he wasn't, I'm not holding him to those expectations.
Yeah.
But with Bill and with Wilt, they 10 and 11 on my list. On my personal top 15, they 10 and 11. I mean, they 11 and 12.
Okay.
But
Okay.
nah, bro. Nah.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah. Only because they pioneered. They Jay-Z'd everything.
Yeah.
So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. When it came to the point guards, you look at Magic and Steph. I think at some place on this list, just my personal opinion, I think Westbrook should be somewhere because Westbrook is statistically and athletically the best point guard we've ever seen. This dude at 6'3", smallest player on the court, we've seen him guard 1 through 5 on defense. We've seen him be in the statistical categories and the only player in statistical categories with LeBron James. Points and assists. So, and LeBron is considered as the GOAT. So where does that put Russell Westbrook when I'm the only player in history in your statistical category? Steph Curry as a point guard, as a true point guard, has never averaged 10 assists in a season, ever. And as a point guard, that's your primary job, is to facilitate.
Before Chris Paul, before Russell Westbrook emerged, why was Chris Paul not classified as the greatest point guard of all time?
I don't know. I never really followed Chris Paul.
Because he didn't win a championship.
But see, that's when I say the rings don't make you great.
It don't. But I mean, in a league, especially, I think this in the 90s and the 2000s, I think superstars were formed because of winning. I think in the 90s and the 2000s, because that's what LeBron's knock was from 3 to 7 to 10. They was like, is LeBron really that guy because he not winning championships? That was literally his knock. That's literally why he went to Miami. Like he went to Miami to do nothing else but to win a championship. So people was questioning his greatness because of championships. Chris Paul wasn't being classified as the greatest point guard of all time because he wasn't winning championships. But we seeing with our eyes that this nigga got the potential to be the point god.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So I just feel like championships with Russell Westbrook really matters. Like he was actually the reason why some teams didn't win the championships. He was the reason why the Wizards went to the playoffs. He was the reason why the Rockets went as far as they did in the playoffs in 2020. But, and like you said, triple-double machine for 2 years straight. Damn, did it 3 times in his career. Crazy. But
4 times in his career.
So I'm sorry. But
the bad part about it, man, you look at Magic, and I say Magic is as elite as he was. He surpassed Magic in triple-double.
Talent-wise, and I think
points, assists, the whole nine.
And Russell Westbrook is my favorite point guard of all time. But I think you got to get it done, man. I love winning so much. I'm a sore loser myself. It's like at some point, bro, I want to see you get it done on the biggest stage ever.
Yeah.
That's just it with me. That's just why, my personal opinion, he not up there. But I can understand why I see what you're doing on why you putting him up there. But if this top 10 was most skilled or most the best career, who had the better career, I would probably see I would see.
And this will be the last,
though, to an extent.
Yeah, this will be my last point. I was gonna say about, that may be it. That's it. I'll digress there, man. Let it be. Let someone else come up.
You can always come up here and chat with me in the mornings, dog. I'll be live in the mornings and at nights, man. You can chat with me anytime.
That's good deal. Good deal.
Man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the time.
Appreciate you for coming up and appreciate you for support, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get the next one up here. I'm glad I can be y'all morning entertainment, man. I really am, man. I got a YouTube channel. I got a Twitch. What up, big dog?
What's going on with you, Led?
Not much, man. Just trying to get into streaming university, man. What's going on with you?
Word is bond. Hey, yo, I don't have a list. I don't have a problem with your list, right? But I'm going to change 2 players out. I'm going to switch them.
Okay.
Kobe's my GOAT. I'm an 80s baby. I'm born in 80. So, you know what I mean? I saw enough basketball to watch every last one of these guys that you got up here on the list. You feel me?
Okay.
I have MJ as my one, even though Kobe's my GOAT, because of you won't be able to get the money that they get right now in the league if it wasn't for MJ. The
Okay.
marketing, the business aspect of the NBA came from MJ.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, the 6-0 in the finals. Then I got Kobe. I got LeBron at number 3, but I'm taking Kareem out of number 4. And I'm putting Steph there. And the reason why I'm putting Steph at number 4 is because he has 4 championships in LeBron's era.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking LeBron top 3 all time. I got him top 3 all time, but I'm just saying, like, and the impact that Curry has on the game, the way that he changed the game for the past 12 to maybe 15 years. The whole league was going to go get shooters.
So I'm a firm believer that if Curry moves up any more on this list, Allen Iverson moves up, because that would be putting too much emphasis on the impact of the league. Albeit it is a great deal to be 6'3". It's unheard of for a 6'3" man to change the league. I agree, but in my opinion, I said top 10 NBA players, so I'm putting skill set in there as well, which means defense as well. I think
He led the league. Curry led the league in steals 2 times.
Yeah, that's a team stat. You know, if you tap the ball
That's
up in the air.
That's an individual stat for himself.
No, I agree. I agree that, but what I'm saying is steals ain't the end all. But Luka led the league in steals this past year.
Yeah, I know he did. I know he did.
Is Luka the best defender in the league?
Absolutely
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
Excuse
So
my
like
language.
steals don't mean nothing to me. I'm just saying that it's the fact that he got bullied in the 15 finals. It was his fault why they lost defensively. Was it 15? I think it was 15. The year that they
talking
lost.
About the year when LeBron was chopping at him?
Yeah,
in that 3-1 series, when they came back that 3-1.
Right.
Yeah, he was barking at him. He shrunk a little bit.
Yeah, and honestly, bro, that's not even the knock I want to use on Curry. It's just the 6 people that I have ahead of him not only can score at the same rate as Stephen Curry, but they can also defend better than Steph Curry on a championship winning team multiple times and guarding the best player. I've seen LeBron do it. I've seen Magic do it. I've seen Tim Duncan do it. I've seen Kareem do it. I've seen Kobe do it. I've seen Michael Jordan do it.
Then, right.
So that's just me just looking at them as players now. Influence.
What Kareem did, you know what Kareem did, you know what I mean? No race intended, but what he did for our people in the sport, okay, I keep him at 4.
Okay.
All right, because that is a major impact also too.
Big facts.
So I keep him at 4. I keep Duncan at 5 because Duncan's a quiet assassin. The people don't give Duncan a lot of credit.
Right.
He has 5 in the Shaq and Kobe era as well. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not against number 5. I put Curry over Magic then.
Right.
I put Curry at number 6. I put Magic at number 7.
That's better.
I go Bird 8. Yeah. I go Shaq 10, and I go Olajuwon 9.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And honestly, I respect the Curry over Magic. You have an argument there. You have an argument, but I mean, I just me personally, like you said, that Magic has some impact to the league as well.
With Cole, the disrespect with Cole that I just don't like is like even the casuals. Y'all wasn't saying this when this man was alive.
No, not at all. And if he was
alive,
what I mean? The problem is when he was alive, they weren't either born or they were little kids. That's
absolutely.
The they don't even know what
absolutely.
Anybody
and it never was no face of the league challenge with Kobe. It was more so as him passing the torch to LeBron.
Thank you. And my only thing
with
was
Steph and LeBron in their era, it was a wishy-washy. He started taking he started taking fans away from LBJ.
Yeah. It was Tim, LeBron, Steph, Tim, Steph, LeBron, Tim, Steph. Like but I get it though.
I really don't have a problem with this list besides changing Curry out for Magic.
Respect, man. I'm trying to come up with a YouTube platform so that way I can give y'all something to really listen to without no interruptions. But it will. I do have it up. Just go give it a follow. You'll always hear from me. I'm gonna start posting everything on YouTube soon. I go live like this every day, every night. So just tap in with me anytime you want to, big dog.
Got you. And my hot take is right. It don't have nothing to do with the list. Two, what do you see Giannis ended up at? Right, and do you see OKC doing anything with Chet?
I think if Giannis do it the right way, so if not go to a super team, but go just get some help and he wins 2 more championships, he has a top 10 case. Because I do believe as a player, he is a better player than Larry Bird. If he gets 2 more championships, he would be more successful than Hakeem Olajuwon, and he would be right there on par with being in the talks of the next greatest dominating player of all time with Shaquille O'Neal. So I would put him at 9 at max with Giannis. I think Giannis has the potential to be ninth of all time. With Chet, that team is young. I think he's still I think he's coming off of his rookie deal, right?
Nah, he's not signed that 5-year deal. This nigga gave him
He
two
did.
something.
I don't think they're gonna do nothing with him. I think they're gonna run it back. Injury was the real reason why they lost. It wasn't because of nothing else. Injury. Shea lost 2 of his starting guards, didn't he?
Well,
Jalen Williams and J Dub.
AJ Mitchell not a starter, but he got started minutes.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah,
backup.
he played started minutes.
So yeah. I think they're gonna run that back. Yeah.
All right, appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for supporting, man.
What's going on, man?
What up, Johnson?
Hey, listen, real quick. I don't know how old you are, but I'm in my mid-30s. We
30.
have literally. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm 30.
Oh, okay. I can tell you're a millennial. So we have the same top 10. I mean, I'm not hating on your list at all. It's straight love. As a matter of fact, you're never going to come across anybody who has the exact order as you. I don't care how hard you try to look for it. It's just not going to happen.
True.
So what you got to do is you got to see, number one, who has the same 10 as you. That's number one. And I'm not saying our opinions matter more than the next guy. I'm just saying
what you value.
There it is. And then at that point, you got to see how close each player is. Okay. I'm not hating on this list whatsoever. It's one of the better lists I've seen. I show you mad love for it. I like, obviously you got Jordan the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Kobe for me, he's got to be in your top 5. He has to be in your top 5. I don't care where you put him in the top 5, whether it be 2 through 5. He's got to be in your top 5. Otherwise, even if it is the same 10, I can't really take it seriously. Because to your point, nobody was really hating on this man until he passed away, and that was so fake to me, bro. That was so fake to me. I grew up. I'm a diehard Spurs fan. Tim Duncan is my favorite athlete.
So you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, facts. Tim Duncan is my favorite athlete to ever walk this earth. Okay, and dude, I used to sit up nights in the playoffs, and I would almost. I'm not exaggerating. I would almost puke, having to play Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. And it's like, bro, like how I used to be in school thinking, like, how are we going to get past the Lakers in the playoffs? We did it in 99. We swept them in 99. And everybody would want to say, well, they didn't have Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was the reason why they won in close games. He ain't going to stop you from getting swept. You know what I mean? Getting swept means they just wasn't ready yet.
Right.
Phil Jackson obviously made them championship caliber. But my point was, when we finally got over the Shaq and Kobe in 2003, when Duncan just went off, bro, I promise to God, I cried my eyes out that night in just happy tears, because to beat Shaq and Kobe after their three-peat, that has to be talked about for a while. And when Tim Duncan retired in 2016, I was like, this is either going to go one of two ways. He's either he's going to, because people had him around the 8 and 9 area. It's like, this is going to go one of two ways. People's going to respect him for what he's done. Some time's going to set in. They're going to see where he was at, and they're just going to lose love for him because he was the quote unquote boring player. And I'm glad people like you are acknowledging it, because I mean, what he really did in that era, in my opinion, the 2000s is the greatest era there's ever been. the most talented era for sure.
Thank you.
The fact that Duncan was able to beat Shaq and Kobe twice, beat LeBron twice, and then in 2013, let me hit on this really quick. This is when I knew Steph Curry was going to be special. When we took out the Golden State Warriors in 6 games in 2013, I was like, man, this team's going to be dangerous, bro. I said Steph Curry is going to be special in this league. And 2 years later, he won his first championship.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And me personally, I just put Steph Curry into my top 10. He was right there on the bubble with Wilt Chamberlain. And then I'm thinking to myself, Steph Curry is playing in a league with LeBron James. He's playing in an NBA where there's 30 teams. Wilt Chamberlain at the most played with 17 teams.
17,
Okay.
Yep.
So you got to put Curry over Wilt Chamberlain for that reason. And me personally. And let's be honest, bro, Steph Curry changed the game. He changed the game. So I just wanted to get on here, bro. I wanted to show you some love.
I appreciate it.
You definitely know your ball.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And one thing I wanted to hit on really quick, my hot take before I got out of here. Big men slow down around 34 years old, right? Could we agree on that? That's where they slow down.
Around 34, yeah.
The Joker and Giannis better get going if they want to solidify themselves as a top 10 because they're getting up there.
Agreed.
And they each only got one championship, and we all know that that's the end all be all. It's not the deciding factor, but that's where everybody goes.
They're gonna yep. And I'm gonna tell you this. That's why I said 2 champ. I said Giannis needs to get 2.
Yes, absolutely.
Giannis needs to get 2.
Absolutely.
Joker has the individual accolades to be talked about forever. But
yes, sir.
The winning, he has to win a couple. He has to win one more, at least 2 more.
Yes, yeah. I agree. And I got one more hot take for you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, man.
The Dirk Nowitzki 2011 NBA championship is not only, and you got to keep in mind, I'm a Spurs fan. Not only is Dirk Nowitzki's 2011 NBA championship win, not only is it the hardest in NBA history, it's the hardest championship ever won in any sport.
Agreed.
Because of the gauntlet he had to go through.
Agreed.
Once they was mocking his flu, that motherfucker, excuse my language, went into Jordan mode, bro.
There was no stopping that team. No stopping.
So I just wanted to throw that out there. I want to show some love to Dirk. He's not on this list, but in my opinion, he's the second best power forward to ever play this game. Everyone can make their opinions on that. But I love your list, bro.
That's a good take.
You got a follower out of me, man. I'm gonna go in. Do you have your YouTube in your bio? I'm gonna go subscribe.
Man. It's the same as my tag here is KahlilDaGRT. All you got to do is type it in YouTube. My same picture should pop up. I don't have any videos on there yet. I'm still trying to get content. I'm gathering up content as I do my lives. I'm trying to come up with a 1, 2, 3 step platform so that way I can give y'all consistent topics to talk about and consistent topics we can talk about. But it will be up and running soon. But you can give me a follow. As soon as I see that I got at least 30 to 50 follows on YouTube, I am streaming on YouTube immediately. So
all right, buddy.
TikTok
sounds good,
where
man.
I'm getting my fans at. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love, man. You can catch me every day, every night.
Yes, sir, man. You take care.
Yes, sir. You too, brother.
Yep.
I love it, man. I love great conversations, y'all. I love great conversations. I love debates where we can all just get on one platform. We can all just talk it out. We don't have to call each other names. We don't have to yell over each other. Black people, we need to do better because we can't be. Dialogue is 1 and 2. But yeah, Jordan number 1, Kobe number 2, LeBron number 3, Kareem number 4. All of those are interchangeable. Chat. That is my most interchangeable top 4. You can scramble that around. I don't care who you put at number 1. I really don't. You can put LeBron at number 1. You can put Kareem at number 1. But all I know is that if Michael Jordan is at number 2, I prefer Kobe to be number 3 because he was the closest thing since Michael Jordan. There was a black Jesus and then there was a black Mamba. I don't understand how he could be number 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, or 6 when Michael Jordan is number 1. That logic just doesn't make sense to me. You talk about a complete player who can do it on the front end and the back end. I'm taking Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. They're not the best they don't have to be the best at doing it in the front end and the back end, but they can do it all together. That's why I think they do it both together the best. I mean, you can knock me for that. LeBron James, this is my logic with LeBron James. If y'all are new here, my logic with LeBron James is simple. What he did in his career is nothing better than what Michael Jordan and what Kobe Bryant did in their career. The 3-1 comeback is the only thing that I think LeBron James did that was way better than anything these guys have done. Let's just say that. But Kobe Bryant from 2000 to 2012, he was in multiple MVP talks. He won an MVP. He won a gold medal. He did an 80-point game. He was all defensive first teams all of those years. He went to one three-peat, went to another three-peat. Lost the first one of the three-peat, then won two more with Pau Gasol. Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum were the next two best players. So I mean, I think that's better. I think that was greater, man. And it was because of Kobe, bro. Yeah, he had Shaq. Shaq did half of the work, but guess who did the other half? Who did the other half? It was Kobe. Kobe did the other half of the work. I just think I mean I call a spade, man. I call a spade. I'm not knocking
Yo,
him for
what up,
doing the
bro?
joint. What's going on, big dog?
Hey, coolin', man. Hey, so I had saw one of your lives once before, man. First and foremost, I appreciate you bringing me on the
For sure,
platform.
man. For sure.
Hey, just run your criteria by me again, man, because I want to make sure I heard it right from the first time.
Okay, so from 1 to 6, I think those are they're from two-way. You talk about two-way players who can get it done on the offense and the defensive end, winning multiple championships, being the main guy.
Yeah.
On the offensive defensive end, I think 1 through 6 is solidified. Now now 1 through 4, I think 1 through 4 are the four goats of our eras. There have never been another conversation with Tim Duncan in it. There's never been a conversation with Magic Johnson in it. There's never been a conversation with Steph Curry in it. Only Warrior fans put him in that conversation.
Right.
I think Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar are the four goats. I don't care how you slice those. The reason why I have Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan above him is for two reasons. The first reason is because I think I think Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant were comparable all the way up until LeBron's emergence. Correct?
Yeah, I agree.
So if they were compared all the way up until LeBron's emergence, I will. It's common sense for me to put them next to each other on any top five because the only thing that's separating them is one championship. That's the only thing separating them two dudes. Is one championship.
Yep. Yep.
So LeBron James, in my opinion, is the greatest basketball player for like as far as like build. Who you like Brody asked me earlier, if you was to pick any player in their prime, what year, what player would you pick? I'm picking 18 Bron. Why? Because not only can he bring the ball up the court, this dude can play all positions, and he was killing everybody doing it. Only
Right.
Kevin Durant and Steph Curry was in his way. So
Right.
he's 3 only because he averaged. All right, so my detriments is because he in his career he averages a championship every 5 years. That's not good enough for me. He has to have 2 perennial superstars or all stars on his team at one time in order to get it done. He's never gotten it done with just one superstar. He's always had to have 2. And if he did get it done with one, we're talking about the Bowl championship in 2020, where Rondo, who was the third greatest player besides Anthony Davis? We'll say Rondo, probably.
Rondo.
Danny
Yeah,
Green was on
Rondo.
that team. Avery Bradley
Caru-
actually played a great role.
Caruso don't get enough credit for his
Caruso,
impact.
Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee played great roles against Denver. So yeah, I just think that him not having it took Kobe only 10 years, or really 12 if we're being honest, to get 5 championships going 7 times. LeBron James
Right.
is still chasing a 5th in year 23, 24. So and that's not the end all be all. It's just the fact that it took him 7 years to learn how to actually close games shooting the basketball. Not he was just a fast break merchant at first, and then he had to learn how to slow the game down and shoot the damn ball.
Right.
And it's just the flops, he has the biggest choke job in NBA history. All of those things, bro. Like you can't have all these successes and also have all these fucking failures, and then you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Everybody fails, everybody succeeds, but I think LeBron James has not only he's succeeded the most individually, but he's also failed the most team
Failed the
wise.
most.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. 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 So, and don't get me wrong, like how you phrase that is consistent. My problem is when people have these panels, and let's say they'll have LeBron 2, or God forbid, the people that have LeBron number 1. I'm like, well, how much do you value winning? I'm
Yeah.
like I can't punish the other guys for
Yeah.
winning
Yeah.
when he had the opportunity. Not only that, but he went 10 times. And I
Yes.
said, you know what? To be objectively as fair as possible. Okay, cool. I won't even penalize you for '07 because you were young. Cool. What's the excuse for 2011? Like,
Exactly. Exactly.
You got D Wade, a proven champion. You got Chris Bosh, a perennial superstar. You the overwhelming odds because all I ever hear is LeBron is never the favorite. I'm like, okay, cool. Dirk was not the favorite. Dirk got the job done. You
But
can't have it both ways.
they stop early on that statement. He's never the favorite to win the finals, but he's always the favorite to come out of the.
Eastern Conference. Like, come on, man. So that's my spiel with that. And then I look at, like you said, Kareem. I always say this. Kareem has the greatest basketball resume from high school, college, NBA.
Oh yeah.
However, I have Michael Jordan being the better player because Michael Jordan could do more. The things that Kareem could do was phenomenal. However, he needed Oscar, he needed Magic. Not saying
Yeah.
Jordan didn't need anybody, but Scottie Pippen to me is not the top one or two small forwards of all time,
Yeah.
like like Oscar and Magic. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I would say my argument for Kobe is that, as you said too, if MJ is the GOAT and Kobe literally patterned his game after him, how in the hell is he 9 or 10th? Like that makes no sense at
That
all.
I can't
Like
respect no list like that.
that makes no sense. So when I see people and they have these lists, it's like, okay, I can hear the Kareem argument, but then Kobe got to be lurking number 3, number 4. Like he can't be that far from MJ.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
if Kareem is the separator, I'm gonna listen to that. But you can't have him that far from Michael Jordan when the man
Mm-hmm.
literally came out on The Last Dance and said, "What you got from me, I got from him." Therefore,
Mm-hmm.
how can we separate the two?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's my spiel. And then and like I said, I have to be fair, right? Let's you know what, just for the sake of the conversation, let's swap the roles. Let's say Kobe's in the East, LeBron's in the West, right? Kobe
Mm-hmm.
loses to the Spurs, boom. LeBron gentleman sweeps him. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Bron, that guy. Kobe loses
Mm-hmm.
to the Orlando Magic, Bron comes back and gets him in 5 in the finals. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Bron the guy. All right, hey, the big three Celtics sent you home in '08, and then you come back and got to face them again in 2010. And I'm just switching the roles, right? And you still don't beat them. That's 2 times you went up against the big three Celtics and they packed you up, right?
And the Magic.
LeBron,
Don't forget about the Magic.
yeah, the Orlando Magic too, yeah. But I'm going like and like I said, I try to just reverse the roles just so people understand I can be objective in the matter. So if I saw LeBron James take down 3 different teams
Mm-hmm.
that sent Kobe Bryant home, how on earth could I come to any other conclusion that Kobe Bryant would be better than LeBron when LeBron beat the guys that beat Kobe?
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
that's my whole spiel. And I'm like, not only that, but Kobe did not have to take his talents to Dallas or to Phoenix to beat San Antonio, to beat
Exactly.
Boston.
Exactly.
No, he built his team up. Hey, no, we finna get in here. We finna work. Hey, when we get this Western Conference trophy, bro, no lie, I went back and watched that celebration. No, it wasn't a celebration, my bad. When James Worthy accepted the trophy, bro, them dudes, they look like stone cold unalivers, because I don't want to say the word, right?
Nah, you good.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
dog, that's what you call leadership. Like, no, these boys don't want no conference title. That's
Mm-hmm.
not the end goal. We don't want this. We want the other one. And I'm like, see that right there, that's not on the stat sheet, that type of
Yeah,
leadership. So when I'm
exactly.
looking at those two, I
Yeah.
can't I have to put everything in there. That's why I can't put anybody above MJ, Kobe, and then like you said, however y'all want to rank them after that, as long as the criteria is consistent, I don't have no
Yeah, and
bones. But
and that's my main thing. Like I want to keep like you can tell just by looking at my list, like because I don't want to be that guy that say, "Oh, this player is this," but it contradicts why another player is ahead of him. You see what I'm saying?
exactly, exactly.
Like Chris, you said it's a shame how people convince you to think going to the finals 10 times is a failure. The problem is what bro said. One of the first things bro just said in his soliloquy was either you reward losing or you reward winners. Like it's 2 types of people. And honestly, if you a guy who thinks LeBron is number one, I won't allow you to be around my wife or my money because you support losing. Like going to the finals 8 times, being the best player on the best team in the worst conference is not a great it's not better than Kobe Bryant beating the San Antonio Spurs 4 times in 5 years to get to the finals. That's just in my opinion. Y'all can think if you want. Y'all can think opposite if you want, but going to the finals and losing is not better than beating teams that this nigga's losing to in the finals. Like that makes zero sense to me. The team that LeBron lost to in '07 came back and tried to redo it with the same team, but guess who bounced them out? I think it was Kobe. So I don't understand. I don't understand the logic between LeBron fans where they I mean, if you want to say LeBron's the greatest player to ever touch a basketball, okay, that's a great argument you can make. But don't when it comes to real deal, like what do you value in a player? I don't know, bro. I value motherfuckers getting it done. I value motherfuckers getting it done. In 5 and 7, Kobe went 7 times. That's only 3 times less than LeBron. 3 times less than LeBron. Let's not forget. He been 7 times. He didn't go just 5 times. He didn't go just 6 times. He went 7 times. 3 times less than LeBron. But yeah, you got anything else for me, D? Dwayne, you there? I don't know if he there, man. I hope y'all can hear me, man. I don't know if he there, but yeah, that's just my opinion, y'all. I think what Kobe did in his career was better as far as like overall. I mean, yeah, LeBron is the better singular individual player. He did what he had to do individually. I think he is the player you want on your team if you want to build around a single player. I think yes, but in my personal opinion, I think Kobe can get it done. He will get it done. All he needs is defenders. Get some defenders around me and a big. He showed us that multiple times. Nobody can name 7 players on the 3-time champion Shaq and Kobe Lakers. Nobody. No casual fan can name me 7 to 10 players on that roster. Nobody. A casual fan cannot name me 10 to 7 players on the 2008, 9, and 10 Lakers squads. He said, so do you have a number 1 podcast on social media? Absolutely not. So that makes everyone. Christopher, I honestly just come up here and talk, bro. Like, what are you hating for in the comments? What are you hating for in the comments, bro? This is a platform for y'all to get right, get busy. This is a platform for y'all. This is a platform for y'all to come up here and talk. I understand your confusion, though, bro. I'm trying to get on one. I like to get on one page. I don't want to argue with you. I want to get on one page with you. What up?
Hey, bro, listen, I'm sorry for getting back up. I'm just tired of the Kobe slander, bro.
You straight, bro. Go ahead
I'm
and get it
just
off.
tired of the Kobe slander. Like, come on, bro. Man, 13 games, 35 in a row. 9 of them 40 straight. 9 of them 40 over 40. Not only did he do 2 3-piece, you gotta look. He went to 4 straight championships, man. Y'all forget, man, that Detroit beat him in number 4. Like, please, like, stop the Kobe slander, man. Like, please, chat. 9 times first team All NBA defense. Like, come on, man. What is y'all talking about, man? He got robbed for an MVP from Steve Nash. Y'all know when Steve Nash deserved back to back. Come on, man.
What I miss?
He scored 13 games straight at 35 and more. 9 of them 40 plus. Out of 13. Why go on the court? Come on, man. Fighting for his life. Like, y'all gotta stop the Kobe slander, man. Please.
Yeah, the slander gotta stop, man. Slander gotta stop.
Now y'all gotta, and then y'all talk about his shooting percentage. He did it because he had to. He shot because he had to. He shot because he had the will to want to shoot.
Hell, would you rather
You
have
heard what Shaq, hold on. You heard what Shaq told him in his rookie season, them 3 air balls? They're gonna fear you. The next year, they started fearing that man. It didn't take him long. He'd have been rookie of the year if Daryl Harris didn't hate on him. Y'all stop the Kobe slander, man. Please. He got 16,002 jerseys. That's why he got 2 jerseys hung up. Come on, man. He got 16,008 and 16,024. Come on, man.
What up, 60?
Brown is definitely better than Kobe, bro.
Who?
I think it would be perfect, if you switch Brown and Kobe, man.
Bron and Kobe?
Yep.
What is LeBron? What has LeBron done better than Kobe?
In the finals. He lost a lot, man.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's a check for Kobe. He lost a lot.
Was he the better player? Was he the best player on the better team in the weaker East?
LeBron was definitely the best player, bro. Yes, bro.
From Miami till he left the East. Who had a better team than LeBron James? I'll give you 18 the year that he had all those bullshit players like Isaiah Thomas, Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade. I'll give you that year, but other than that year, I think LeBron James had the better team.
Hey, Khalid. Yo, bro. He won 65 and 66 games with Cleveland with Williams and them.
With who?
What's old boy they were saying that the team that he didn't have where he won 66 games and 65 games with them? What was old boy was the number 2 scorer on the team, man? I can't think of his name right now, man.
Talking about Gooden?
Drew Gooden was on one of them teams.
You talking about Drew Gooden or
Nah, I'm talking about the little shooting guard. He was like the shooting guard, point guard type dude. What's this?
You ain't talking about
what's
West,
his name? Nah, man, what is his name? I can't think of his name because he really was Mo Williams.
Mo Williams, Daniel Gibson.
Yeah.
And
Booby Gibson. Hold on. Both years, back to back, they won over 64 games.
Larry Hughes, too.
Come on, man. Like, guess what? LeBron just now got swept by Denver 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Both times with AD on the team. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all be disrespecting Kobe. And he's Jordan 2.0. So if MJ said it, his peers are saying it. The guy that played with LeBron has said it. Wait. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got to stop the hate on that man. Just please stop the hate on Kobe. Like, just please, if y'all don't got him number 2, that's cool. But the world know he's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
He's my GOAT, and I'm old enough to see MJ play. I'm old enough to watch a little bit of Kareem, and then the rest of the guys, I definitely saw them play in their career. I'm 46, just turned 46.
Nah, for real.
Like, come on, man. Like, stop it. Like, stop. Like, we talking about getting off a plane from going to somewhere where the odds are stacked against him, right? Even though they know Shorty lied. And he's coming and he's going out there and he's giving you the business.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the problem, though. They didn't witness that, man. The ones that actually witnessed Jordan and Kobe play, we know about LeBron. He is just not a winner. And that's the end of the story.
Hey, listen,
Hey, you took 8
I'm
years
19.
to develop you took 8 years to develop a jump shot? Come on, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm 19 years old, I'm 19 years old, bro, and let me tell you, I'll be the first person to tell you, bro, there's no excuse, bro, to not know why Michael Jordan and Kobe better than LeBron. Like, bro, we all have our phones in our hands 4 to 5 hours of the day. There's so many ways you can go back and watch, old games, go look at all these stats, whatever people want to talk about. Bro, like Michael Jordan, he's the clear-cut GOAT. And I wanted to join real quick and say this because, Raheem, that's like that story you were saying, like how, you've seen all these players. Listen, I talked to my great-grandma about basketball. She's a diehard Laker fan. She's like 76, 77 years old. And she went and saw Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain play live in the Forum as a little girl. And she says that the greatest player that she's ever seen with her, her 2 eyes is Kobe Bryant. She's seen Michael Jordan's whole career. She saw Wilt's career, Kareem, everyone. And she said that Kobe's the greatest player she's ever seen. You know what I mean? So, like, you're definitely not the only one that says
that. Shout out to your grandma. She went inside and set aside the firm. Like, come on, man. Please. With her own 2 eyes, that's like, listen, that's like saying, hold on. Pardon me to cut you off, fellas. That's like saying this is in a movie sense. That's like saying that old lady didn't know how much that pearl meant when she do it in the ocean on fucking Titanic. You feel what I'm saying?
100%.
She's a history book. His grandma is a history book. Come on, at our own 2 eyes, 73 years. Kobe is her. Come on, please, man, stop it. Stop the Kobe slander, y'all. This another goat. Shout out to your grandma because she's a goat.
Yeah,
She's another
shout
goat that
out
saw
to
goat.
Grandma
She
Cassie,
said,
man. Jordan and
come on,
Kobe stayed at their teams. They never switched teams. They took them L's because they lost many years in a row. They lost.
Hey, yo, he threatened.
But
Listen, he
they didn't
threatened the
lose in the
Lakers.
big game. They didn't lose when it was the big moment.
bro, LeBron fans, like, bro, they fail to understand that LeBron was really set up to be the GOAT, but he just failed, right? And that's like what they don't want to like accept. Like, he was supposed to be the GOAT. I mean, let's be honest. Like, he was supposed to be 22 years old, winning a championship. He was supposed to three-peat by winning in 2011. You know, he was supposed to be the greatest defender of all time if he actually gave a fuck. Like, bro, like, there's all of these things.
Down.
LeBron's supposed to be the GOAT. He just
That's
failed.
the only reason why we put him in the top 4 now. The real men. We still put him in the top 4, but at the end of the day, he not better than those 2 demons. Those 2 right there, they was scared to be faced. Nobody's scared of LeBron.
If LeBron, just like Khalil said, right? If LeBron would have kept the edge when he scored 45 and 15 against Boston and then kept the mentality the whole time, he had way more championships than he had right now.
Exactly. That's GOAT status. And we would have put him. If he won 6, we would have put him. We would have put him at GOAT status if he won 6 the way he was supposed to. But that's the difference between him and Jordan. Jordan won all his 6.
Hey, listen, man.
Listen,
I don't know how often y'all are on TikTok, bro. But listen, I go live about Jordan and Kobe like every other day. If you want to give me a follow, man, and pop out my lies, bro, I be cooking LeBron fans every day, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's nasty. I cook them every day.
Yeah, we got to stick together because these LeBron fans stick together. And even though we might not have the same teams, we just know the game, man. At the end of the day, those dudes was feared.
I'm putting myself I'm putting myself on forefront, letting everybody know that I'm not allowing no Kobe slander. I'm here to fight for Kobe.
I'm not allowing no Kobe slander either. At all, man. At all, man.
Yo, hey, host, hey, we can't really hear you for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of like quiet.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. And your camera's off too. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I know my camera's off. I turned it off.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, your audio.
Hey, Lid, like I said, man, I don't have no problems, but just putting putting Curry over Magic, but the Kobe standard just has to stop everywhere. It just has to stop, man.
Oh, Curry's not over Magic. Nah, Curry's not even over Magic. We're not gonna do that. Like, let's just be honest, bro. Let's just really say it. It's like what does Stephen Curry do on a basketball court if he's not scoring the ball? This is why I like to ask people all the time. What can he do to affect the game? Nothing.
Magic played center. Magic played center in the finals. He replaced Kareem in the finals and played center and won the game.
Because he's 6'9".
That's what I'm saying. You're not picking Curry over Magic. Who was doing that?
Wait. Okay, but listen over here. Like
at that time, Magic was
let me respond.
Magic was something that they never saw before. He was the first 6'9" point guard.
That's very true.
The first 6'9" point guard. So you have to look at.
Raheem, though.
You have to look at.
That's what I need you to understand, though.
The dynamics of the league at that time. He was
but listen over here.
And he was going.
And listen, and you saw Magic, right? You saw Magic.
Yeah.
I didn't see Magic, so I like I'm gonna need you to correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because I might be wrong, but like just like based off of what I've seen, like the evidence that I know, right? Like the thing is with Magic though, like if Magic was having a poor scoring night, he would go get you 15, 16 assists. If he was having a poor passing night, he could go get you 25 to 30 points. You know, and he was always getting 6 to 10 rebounds, sometimes even more than 10. You know what I mean? And like Magic also, like, you know, he's better in the passing lanes and stuff because, you know, Magic had a season where he averaged 3.4 steals a game for a season, and no one talks about that. And also
physical league.
Yeah, and also Magic Johnson with the scoring too is like shooting like what 60% from the field some games. You know, usually like what 50 to 55% is usually where he's at. And he's great from the free throw line as well. He's great from the free throw line.
He was mediocre. He was in his 70s. He was mediocre.
No, he was not. He was a 90% free throw shooter.
No, not no Magic Johnson.
Hang on.
Hell no.
No, that I probably don't know because that's ahead of my time.
No, Magic. Did he say Magic was a 90%?
Magic came in the league at 79. So you got to look at 6'9", being the point guard. Like he was a different type of animal.
He like the Wemby of their generation. He like the Wemby.
Yeah, he was a different type of animal with Bird shooting. Bird was a different type of animal in 79.
I'm gonna say this: if you give it 10 more years, Wemby gonna push LeBron out the GOAT talk. Especially if you got Timmy in your top 5, because respect is rings.
Respect is rings. It's not game.
Nah,
It's not
it's
game.
all about them rings.
It's all about the rings. There's a lot of people in the league that got game, but it's not solely on skills in the game.
Nah, because we not putting Curry up there. I'm sorry, it's Curry in this
and you know
top
what? And this
10
is
right
another
here,
thing
but
too.
I don't know.
It's a lot of buddy ball.
That too.
You feel
In
what
a
I'm
more
saying? A lot
physical
of buddy
league
ball.
in the 90s, 2000, Kobe era, all the way up to Kobe era, it was physical.
Oh yeah, hand checking, elbow in your back when you
All
post
that.
up. That you couldn't do nothing. Like you can't do none of
Couldn't
that.
do no four walks and all of that, 4 steps, none of that crap. Come on, man. They changed the game just for LeBron to be the GOAT, and he still failed them. I'm ready for them to trade him.
This is the only reason why I put, because Kobe. I mean, because Curry over Magic, because just because of the stamp that LeBron got, and because he was set up for that. But Curry got them 4 chips. Curry got them 4 chips in his era.
You say he his nemesis.
Yeah.
Now think about this though. Everybody in Kobe and Jordan's era that was today nemesis, they beat him. There was nobody that said, "Yo, I beat Kobe."
Nah, Duncan. That's why Duncan's in the top 5.
Hey, I give you that one, and that's the one that's always slept on. So I'm never gonna knock him out the top 10. I feel like Tim Duncan is definitely a solid top 10.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they both got the same type of record in the finals.
Yeah,
so
they got 5 rings.
I think I mean, far as wins and losses, I think they both are 5-2 in the finals. If I'm not mistaken. Duncan and Kobe.
Yeah. You right, and that's it. You see how I cut him out the conversation? He slept on, so I give you that.
Yeah, very slept on.
I give you that. I definitely gonna pick Timmy over
Greatest
Shaq.
power forward ever. How you not gonna have him in the top 5?
Yeah, you got to. Now top 10, I say he in the top 10. I don't know about 5.
No, you gotta have him top 5. You gotta have Tim in the top 5, man. He got 5 rings, man. He did it in the Shaq and Kobe era. He got him. He got him when it counted.
See, the Shaq and Kobe era is the reason why I got Kobe number 1 though, because they won't let him live without Shaq, but he did it without Shaq.
This is my thing. Shaq had a Kobe, not far as all-around skill set before, but he already had a Kobe before, and he couldn't get it done. He had Penny
Hardaway. Yeah. I watched that. That's what I'm saying. People that witness it understand.
3 years. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. And then the marketing that Penny was getting. Penny was marketing with MJ.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They made a doll after him.
Yeah. Nah. He was solidified. But for me, I'm sorry. I'm taking Curry out of here and I'm putting AI in there.
Nah.
And I'm just off of
AI. Listen, AI.
Curry got to be on this list.
AI don't got no chip.
That's what it is. But as far as skills, come on, man. Curry run behind 12 screens a possession. I ain't got time for that. I need Iverson to come down, cross somebody, and score.
But guess what? You can't knock him for his skill set, and he's a very underrated getting to the basket player.
I'm just saying, physicality. I am not putting that point. He is the top 3 point guard of all time. I got Magic and Westbrook over him.
Over who?
Curry.
Absolutely.
That's just my own opinion.
Westbrook's not better than
He's not. He's nowhere near as clutch as Steph. I give you that. But when we're talking about gonna rebound and is gonna assist, that's Magic right there. That's why Magic was great, because he's gonna do all the intangibles that make the difference in the game. The only difference
I'm gonna
is
say this, right?
nobody
And I'm
want to play with a non-shooter.
Check it out, right? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with all fairness and with all respect. I respect the 4 seasons of averaging the triple-double for Russell Westbrook, right? But I watch the game. I love the game of basketball, so I'm watching the game. Outside of those last 2 years in Washington, those Oklahoma City teams, he had bruises that was boxing people out. So when you have big guys like Serge Ibaka and Adams and Easton Cantor until he changed his name to Easton Freedom. You can go and get those type of rebounds. So that's what those teams did in Oklahoma City. That's what them players did. They boxed out because he was athletic enough and fast enough to go run and get the rebound. So they boxed out. Those wasn't in the trenches rebounds that he was getting to average.
Oh no, I give that to you. I feel like just like
So that's why I said,
running
well,
off
all
the screens is the
outside
same thing. It's set up. But I'm talking about physicality. He's
outside
gonna
of
get the
Washington.
rebound off of Curry. If Curry's going to the lane and he just happens to miss, he's gonna get the rebound. He's gonna be more physical than Curry.
I mean,
That's
guess
just
what?
my point of view.
Curry is stronger than we think. See, we watching it from home. We at home, we watching it. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Unless we go and we grab a ticket to where our respectful states where we're from and he coming into town, then we'll actually see how physical that he actually plays as well. You gotta think about it, man.
I'm just saying that's one aspect of it. But you gotta put some respect on them triple doubles, man. You gotta put some respect on those triple doubles. 2 years in a row.
For the last 12 years, right? Even though Magic is a pioneer of big point guards, right? It ain't really stay a stamp. It wasn't a staple to where the league was going to find those type of players. You feel what I'm saying? Big man era was still in the attack. Curry, for 12 straight years, the whole league went to go find shooters. They went to go find someone that can extend the offense, that can shoot the ball. From a Buddy Hill to a Trey Young, you feel what I'm saying? To those type of players. You feel what I'm saying? For 12 straight years, like the league went and tried to find
mellow ball. I got you. It's how it's evolved. I get that. But I'm just talking about, listen, we playing a pickup. That's how I go off of my top 10. It's not necessarily rings, man. That's just how I go about it. Everybody different.
See, I go off the impact of the game, of how you playing the game. Yeah, the rings matter now because that's the staple now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the criteria is right now for you to either be in or be out. You know what I mean? You can get in, you can be a Charles Barkley and get in, but we talking about that room. You know what I mean? We talking about some of them rooms that some of them people can't sit down in. Like we know MJ, Kareem, LeBron, and Kobe, they in a particular room where their card game is just for them four. Duncan at the door, and they might, you know what? Let Duncan in, 'cause Duncan ain't gonna talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? But he's a winner. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to worry about him winning and not talking. You feel me? What I'm saying? Kareem, the old head, he the big unk. But Curry made it, and then right. Abdul Ruff. You feel what I'm saying? But